5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hi, everybody.
You're the best at counting down.
You're gonna sleep outside for that one.
Okay, so Rena gave the updated overlay. I want everybody to see the transition between the new one and the old one because I think she did a fantastic job.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Are our characters on it? I hope so.
I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, I didn't get that crazy about it.
Oh, all right. I'm sure it's great.
Thanks.
Wait, shut up. Isn't your throat like dying right now? Aren't you like?
Maybe that felt pleasant, Messi. Maybe that made me feel better than talking.
Maybe
normally.
he's playing the trumpet, dumbass.
Guys, I gotta go get some calf traps.
That was Scott.
I mean, that was me as well. Okay. Oh, you also moved where people are. Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Actually, it wasn't too different from how the person layout was.
No. You're fine. I'm just now realizing that. And then some people's names I think are doubled up.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
No. That's not true. That's just because the overlay is different. So I get it. I see what's going on here. I see what's happening here.
He wants to put Pat and I together again because she's on top of me right now and Messi's to my side. It's just like give Pat a turn.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm
who's gonna be on
rotate.
top now? I wonder.
I'm gonna transition so everybody can see how awesome. Rena's like, Wade, I know you've been there for a while, so you can take top now.
Wade, you know he's sexy.
Look at that. That actually looks pretty solid.
I've
Looks really
only
good.
seen.
Don't call, just text me.
Oh,
wait, what's up?
I am on top now. I guess that's awkward.
Scott, what's going on with the chat? There's something there. What is that?
Oh no, that's because I just am switching where things are. So Rena even left it kind of blank on the left hand side, so I have a spot to put the artwork over there, which is pretty cool. So
yeah, I did actually move it
see.
over a little bit.
Yeah, she did an awesome job.
I
I have to slightly adjust everything, including like as I said before, like where raid. No. This takes me literally seconds.
We should cancel the stream so you can do that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out.
I just
Maybe
need
next
to
time
put
we can
people in
play.
the right spots. So Rena goes here. Where's Wade right now?
Stop.
Wade is where Messi
Stop.
goes.
Stop.
And
Louder.
then- Cool.
Can you do it like 2 times faster?
I want a headbang to that, please. Thanks.
Wait till the bass drops.
Can somebody else be loud for a second?
No.
You talking?
No.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, somebody else now.
I'm
Not
being as loud as I
him.
can.
Messi, be loud.
Like normal volume, you mean?
All right, you're good.
Like...
Rena, your turn.
Can you just start blood curdlingly screaming?
Just
All right, perfect. My turn. All right,
Scott, not so loud. You wake up mom.
Oh, sorry. Awesome. Hey,
Scott,
Rena, this
not
looks
so
great.
sexy.
I'm on
You wake up
top,
dad.
baby. File that in your HR report.
Cool. I'm happy.
Damn.
what?
So,
What's happening? Oh, he's
Drop.
coughing. I was like, what did I miss?
Oh god, he's dying again, guys.
At least chat hasn't been funny and been like, shut up,
he was-
Scott, get back to like while I'm dying. Like,
If he was actually dying, he'd fully commit.
all right, cool.
welcome to Larrea, Arizona. She has a botanist face. Such a botanist face.
I'm gonna leave that.
Kind of
there.
the craze.
He's in a flowery place.
Yeah.
I gotta write a whole song on this.
Yeah,
What's
you know, I
that
still
in
have
with
your old
you?
song saved. Wait,
Which one?
What's that again?
I don't remember. I
Have
just
you-
remember seeing it.
I have a bunch.
Listen,
That's
I'm
awesome.
I'm just saying I've seen Larrea's art, and I'm not usually into blondes, but I'd totally let her give me her fake number. You know what I'm saying? I would absolutely take that fake number, 100%. I'd even go so far as to say, This isn't fake, is it? You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, 100%, absolutely. Yeah.
I literally have a song here about Raid Shadow Legends that I wrote whenever Pat pulled his Chris, and I did the Mr. Brightside song, but to Raid Shadow Legends. It started out with a Chris called Patrick Do Me Like This, and it goes on.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Which Chris was that? I had two of those as well.
It was
Hey, just to clarify, I know, Wade, you have a limited number of characters you can say tonight before you explode, so let's not waste it on your Raid Shadow Legends song.
What do you mean? I still have 13. Oh god,
Well, we'll have
It's
to go on
the
about the
slow,
star.
the slow roll off screen. He was like, "Oh no."
Well,
explosion noise.
Can we get back to the session now?
I was saying.
Can we get back? Can we get back to the? Pat, do we have approval?
yeah. We're good.
Awesome, guys. I don't know how you always pull that off. Like, I mean, you guys live what, like 1,000, 2,000 miles apart from one another, and your fucking timing is getting really good. It's impressive.
It's a convenient and highly sophisticated pulley system.
Wait, what?
Crazy.
That's impressive. Cool. Oh, Rena, that is. All right, let's get back to the session. You guys are goofy as fuck. Let's get back to the session. All right. So you go walking out of the thing. Now the problem is when you go first walking out of this place and you lay the body there, whatever it is. You had mentioned that Rena and Broman Dudeface are going first, but like, how far ahead are they? Like
Tyler
directly
Scheid
in
was his
front of
name, by
you,
the way.
like you have a hand on his shoulder and a gun in his the small of his back, or are they walking like, you know, several squares ahead, a hallway ahead? Like, what's the plan
I'd
here?
say a few paces, because like if we clear a corner, I want them to like see what's there before us and like be able to properly warn the team before we round it.
Cool. So you're talking about, like, to be clear, like a solid like 20 feet ahead of you. I'm not trying to pull
I'm
anything
thinking
on.
like
You guys aren't in a
10,
dungeon
15,
where
yeah.
like a you know, an ooze is going to drop from the ceiling and surprise everybody.
Ivan Ooze.
Ivan or otherwise. Ivan Ooze should have had an accent.
Yeah, I was thinking like 3 squares in between us at the most, 2 to 3 ranging.
Okay. So at the most. Gotcha. So they literally go walking up the hallway, and as they go walking up the hallway and coming to the first like intersection where they're going to be like, oh yeah, the you know, the door is to the bathroom is, you know, right nearby. You haven't even gotten to the bathroom yet. As they walk up to
we
that
can
first
skip
intersection,
that part because
somebody
we're gonna
happens to
dump
be
this guy in
coming
security
rounds
room.
the intersection, coming around the corner to as part of their patrol. So you just like, so you see 2 people walking opposite direction, you guys, so towards you, coming around the corner as you're going back the other way. Rena, this is specifically to you, and Broman Dudeface, Tyler. So Tyler being Scheid, the doctor. Tyler Scheid, scientist.
You can say Dr. Scheid if he's got a PhD.
Paging Dr. Scheid, paging Dr. Scheid. Your proctology exam is waiting for you.
It's in Grey's Anatomy, bro.
Could be.
But no, he said Dr. Shy, didn't say Dr. Sexy.
No.
Rude.
That was Brown's anatomy.
There was vagueness.
I've never seen that show, and I know nothing about it. So the
I just
security
know
guard
that the
coming toward
guy's
us, we're
name is
dropping off the
Dr.
scientist.
McDreamy or something like that. That's all I know.
McDreamy,
So yeah, Rena,
McDreamy.
so you're walking up and you see them there, and so the guards look over. They see Dr. Scheid, and they just kind of like, you know, give a nod, and he just smiles and says, kind of like a good day or whatever it is, just like a small little smile nod, like one of those innocuous, like, hey, you know, doesn't really, because they don't talk every time. That'd be
Yeah.
ridiculous. But it's probably his first time seeing them today, so just kind of like a smile, but also it's probably a nervous thing. Like he's clearly nervous.
Yeah.
And they say, you know, kind of like a smile and nod, whatever it is. And they turn to like go the opposite direction of where you're coming from, because they're going to look over your shoulder. So the first one starts to turn, but the second guy, that's of the 2 coming your direction, Rena, stops and says, hold up, who are you? Rena, do you speak first, or do you have him speak first, and while you're answering that, everybody fucking else, so y'all gonna roll some stealth checks to not get noticed down the hall. Like, you're gonna like lay flat against the wall. Oh, hopefully they don't notice us.
I still have my lampshade.
No.
What?
You're in a hallway.
Lamp stealthing down the hall. If he goes to speak first, she will let him.
Nice. Yeah. So you just kind of like look to like, almost like one of those things where you just like look to him like, clearly you're the superior, so I'm gonna let you speak, boss. You know, that kind of
Yeah, like you're in charge.
Perfect. Cool. So so you go to do that, and he's like, yeah, she's a botanist that was pulled in by Lang. Wait, what's his name? Lang. Yeah.
I thought it was Lynn.
Lynn. Sorry, I had to remember. It was a botanist pulled in by Lynn to look things over. Let me go ahead and roll my deception check. /R 1d20. The guy goes, yeah, no, that doesn't matter who pulled them in. I'm gonna need to see credentials. To say to you, Rena. And he's just kind of like, yeah, of course. Protocol's protocol. Credentials. And then like there's a moment where he pauses, and you can like see with your 18 passive insight, you can see he's like struggling to remember your name, and like he's looking at you, and his mouth is starting to move and starting to form like.
Oh gosh, yeah. So
L
she'll
sound.
say like as he's like struggling to figure it out.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Dr. Larrea, Arizona.
And I assume
guess
you show your
should
credentials.
pull something up on the Omni tool, yeah, or
Yep.
whatever she's got.
So you got that. You got that, and everybody else back there with your lowest stealth check was a 16, which is sexy as fuck. Thank you guys. So you guys back there with your stealth checks are staying as quiet and kind of like pressed against the wall, hoping nobody notices you. And he looks down at your credentials and he goes, "Oh, yep, everything seems in order except." Not the other guy again leaning over the shoulder, kind of he gestures and goes, "Yeah, she doesn't have a security clearance to be down here. Yeah, why the hell are you down here with a security clearance?" The other guy will chime in and says, "Yeah, well, you know, things have been moving so fast with the recent breakthrough. There was a couple of, red tape that was maybe stepped over. I mean, you know how it is. Look how much security's here right now, right? Everything's crazy as we're ramping up for production, and he's going to try his deception again. You guys are welcome to luck that if you want. Otherwise, we'll just let it sit.
Hee
Oh, okay.
Hee hee.
The guy
Is that our first luck? No, it's your second. Never mind.
Listen, I'm not going to write a report. I want to do the paperwork because I get what you're saying, but she is not allowed back down here until the credentials are properly authorized. So I don't care if it takes you all night. No offense, doctor, but you can't come back down here without the credentials. I'm sure you understand.
Of course.
All right, listen. Only thing you need to know, welcome to the building. The good coffee is down here. The guy will actually, the scientist that's with you is like, no, that's actually true. We only get single source. It's good stuff. And it's just kind of like, gives you like a smile, like one of those, like the guy's trying to be nice. Because, there's a lady he just had to be mean to, but he's probably not an asshole. So he just gives you like a reassuring smile, like he's trying to lighten the situation that he scolded you. And then he's just like, have a safe night. And like turns and walks off. And
right, she just kind of nods, smiles, and goes to turn to keep walking.
The three of them are also like stomach, chuck.
Yeah.
As they're walking opposite to where they are, hoping not to get noticed.
Reference.
Yeah, because chat. And you guys continue walking as the other three of them continue moving the way around. You can hear the two of them having a conversation about like, yeah, I don't know, this place is they just maintaining conversation whatever over there. Cool. So your characters, Rena, do you still head to the bathroom just like have a moment to like reprieve, or A, no, I'm not about to go into the bathroom with 5 people total, and B, we don't have the scientist with us that we need to toss into the bathroom? Or are you just trying to like beeline it to elevator/stairs?
think we're probably beelining it. Because, yeah, that makes more sense. If we had the other scientists with us, then I guess. But no, makes more sense to keep going.
Cool. I would love to have the drone. What's his name? Actual real life Tyler Hemlock's drone. Fly ahead and do some scouting for you to let you know that
It is his defense drone that's left, not the recon. The recon drone's what went ahead.
Okay, I was going to say with the recon
Forensic
drone.
told us in chat that he found the notes that it was. I thought it was
That's
the
right.
recon
Oh,
drone.
that's
Forensic
right. Yeah,
confirmed.
yeah. You were completely correct because the recon drone that went down the elevator. That way.
Thank you. I am correct.
Yes, you are very correct.
Thank you.
I was going to say.
Full credit to me.
But I'm out of. Well, I'm not reading chat, so it goes to you. Yeah, you by default get all the credit. Yep. As a matter of fact, chat. I want everybody to know that when the party finally levels, Wade is going to level 20 minutes earlier than everybody else because he has more experience points from how correct he is. Okay? He will level 20 minutes before everybody else. Understood? Cool.
That sounds great to me.
Yeah, good.
I'll
Perfect.
start right now.
No. It's not yet. 20 minutes before everybody else.
Yeah, I'll
He
start
did say
right now.
20 minutes.
No, 20 minutes
Everyone else is
before
starting 20 minutes
minutes.
from now.
No, it's too soon.
20 minutes.
Probably like
Let's
another
be
week
honest,
or-
Wade
What
has
about
his
now?
Wade has his character like done leveling like this entire time anyway. He's got like up to like level 19.
Oh, you guys can't see it. He actually just kept copying his character and he renamed it Graff level 7, Graff level 8, Graff level 9, and he just removes the level from the current one. That way he doesn't have to do anything in the future. He just changes the name and his character sheet's already waiting for him.
I've already got my character ready for the next campaign, fully leveled too.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, you're gonna do another miniseries? So you back to game. Rena, because you don't have that drone to look for you, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I think you're actually good at this though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you have any ability? Okay. Well, oh shit. Oh my god.
Tell me exactly what I see.
And
what I don't see.
Yeah, I was gonna say heaven and earth opens up for you. You're able to like toss
Guard
up
on the
and
left
Jesus
just
gives you a
woke
wink.
up. You can
Perfect.
tell because he still has morning wood.
Damn. Oddly specific.
You can see it from down the hall.
Well, okay,
Ew.
well that's impressive. I'm worried about the cardiovascular system, but that's impressive. Like
They are enhancing people here, Scott.
that is in fact true. That is in fact that is true. All right.
That's no husk.
No, listen, I can't
Yeah,
give
it's
Wade
his
inspiration
dick.
because Wade inspires all of us. Okay, Joey? Oh, moving on. So, Rena, your character 100% is able to pick up where anybody is on, not like you just know the whole surroundings, right? But your character is able to identify before you get to a hallway or corner or whatever it is because you just had that happen to you. You're not going to get caught again. So you'll like take like a quick 2.5 steps ahead of him, like a jog step up, listen. Okay, we're good, and you'll go. But because you rolled so high on your perception check, you come to the realization you're like, fuck, we're not going to be able to use the stairs to go up. It literally sounds like people are having a conversation in the stairwell itself. So luckily you can tell your friends, like, hang back, hold back, keep them around the corner, come up quick, hide in this room. So you're able to direct them that I don't even need another stealth check with them. You got a fucking 28. So you guys don't have to roll because of Rena, thank her. However, you're going to have to go to the elevator because there's people in the stairwell. Going to the elevator has the problem of it could potentially... Oh, yeah, no, never mind. Tyler's character fucking crushed the elevator before, didn't
I was
he?
gonna say it's broken. Yeah.
Yeah, broken.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right.
That was the whole plan, was to take the elevator out anyway.
Oh, okay. So you have to go to the elevator, which Tyler's character is already preset. So the good news is that the elevator is waiting for you. It does whatever you need it to do, so on and so forth. The bad news is the whole elevator shaft, the one that he had fixed, that's also where he sent the drone down and where he went to go. He had it destroyed. It blow. They destroyed it, whatever it is, while he was attacking the plant and destroyed the plant with the incinerate. That happened at the tail end of last session. So Rena, or mid last session. So Rena, as your characters are going there, the one elevator that's broken that you knew was broken beforehand is there. But the elevator is not waiting for you, like right there. It's literally up by like a half a floor, and the doors are separated and open, and there's one guard standing in front of the elevator shaft because of what just happened recently. Your high perception tells you that they're having there's a conversation with people inside the elevator shaft, likely trying to collect the parts of the drone that they destroyed to find out what the fuck this was. Because you hear two people talking about, details like, oh, I found another piece over there. Like, God damn it. What kind of metals did they use to make this? This thing looks like it fabricated like trash. And you hear like Hemlock behind you be like, these are standard materials. They're produced in blah, 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 blah. But anyways, so it's your character. You get to react before they do. Walk up to them, talk to them, distract them, however you want to handle it. Go, Rena.
Show him some stem. He's a botanist.
Okay. I was like trying to decipher whatever you were. Anyway,
I thought he meant STEM,
so...
like science, technology,
That's-
engineering,
yeah.
and math, or whatever it is.
it was like women in STEM, but she's a
Pollinate them
botanist.
like poison ivy.
Whoa.
Oh, dude.
Blow in their
shit.
face
That
and
was
get them to wrap
weird.
around your botanist fingers.
Rena's like, I'm the only female on the show, and the boys here are telling me I need to get pollinated. Can we talk about how
No,
this is
she's doing the
problematic?
pollinating.
This
Yeah,
is a hostile gaming environment.
hardly.
Well, yeah, it is, but she's also the bee and the flower in this instance.
Oh, heyo.
Okay, I
Alright.
buzz my way over there.
Okay.
And I'll go and talk to the guard. I guess that's in front of the. Honestly, the other scientists could come with me too, so I could just
He will.
like nod, toward the guard's direction, and then we'll both make our way over there. And on the way, I'll lead over to him and say, they did ask me to leave since I don't have clearance, so let's just explain that that's what we're doing.
So he just says the elevator's been broken for a few days now, at least, and they're looking at the drone that's inside there that got destroyed. I don't think we're gonna be able to get them out of there.
Didn't this just happen though?
Yeah,
Like,
we're
didn't the
talking
whole
like-
elevator thing just happen?
Yeah, so because you guys spent so much time inside the other thing, a little under an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
Think about how much time he literally sat there for 10 minutes or 8 minutes, whatever it was, reading. That one thing alone was 8 minutes of him reading, let alone all the other stuff you guys were doing inside the lab before and blah, 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 right? So
So we're not even going to be able to use the elevator at all. Why make our way over there?
So two things. One, there's only one way up, so it has to be the stairs where there are people, or there's the elevator that's here.
Ah.
But like the elevator can get you out of just one floor at a time. You can go beep and go as high up as you want. Two, it was kind of like the plan was to come here. So
Oh, okay.
beyond, yeah.
Okay, cool. And I guess we'll
Oh,
just continue.
Are we all
eh,
talking, or is it just those
No,
It was
just
just
those two
us.
because you guys are hanging
I
back a
think we're
good
all
bit.
hiding.
And you're trying to hang back as much as possible so you don't trigger, so it's not like one of those 5 people are standing around. So people are going to notice that. Anybody else need points manually added? I forgot. It's been 2 weeks since I streamed this one. I've been sick. Sorry. Anybody else needs it? It's not automatic here, I don't think. So Joey looks like he needs 1,500, and I'll take care of that right now. Anybody else, let me know. Sorry. And Rena, continuing with you. I'm sorry.
The last thing that the scientist said was, he's like, oh, it's been broken.
Yeah, he's
For
like,
a
it's been
while,
broken
but-
for a few days at least.
It should be able to take us up, but we just can't get back down. I think that's the main issue, at least. We just came from this direction.
Just kind of, he's not going to argue. You guys have done all sorts of ridiculous stuff, so he just kind of nods and says, "Get past him then." And then, kind of gestures over there. But then the person, now that you guys have been sitting there talking, looks up and goes, "You coming to watch, or you want to help out and grab some stuff down there?" And he'll actually get a little bit frilly and say, "Hey, listen, you don't need to be an ass, especially when you're speaking to somebody who's clearly on the higher pay grade than you, buddy." Like Tyler gets a little,
Oh.
frilly with him.
I'm gonna be like a little dude, come on now. You don't need to be like that. He's had a long day. She kind of gives him a look. Like, dude.
Yeah, he goes, "Sorry, just We're literally standing in a hallway having a conversation, and somebody felt the need to chime in. And he just kind of holds his hand out like, "You're good, bro." And then we'll kind of like take a step back with you, and now you can actually speak with the rest of the party. Comes over
Oh,
like,
We can
everyone
all
else
talk
is here
now?
now too.
yeah. Well, because you guys are going to be able to walk back up the hallway, like away from where he is, to them.
got
But you
it.
have to speak very quickly because other people will show up because there's so many people meandering through the hallways. You have to. This isn't like a 5-minute convo time.
Hemlock, they're all here because of you. Can't you go ahead and do your thing in the room and maybe draw them all to run that way and see what the fuck's going on?
It's going to take several. He says, "I'm working to be as discreet as possible with the destruction of those tubes."
All right. Freight, maybe trigger some of the alarms back at the security checkpoint and then book it back. Send them somewhere else.
I don't understand why
about
this
the
needs to be
missiles.
entirely overly complicated. We need to use the elevator. He is in the way of the elevator. We have a Krogan. Why don't we just use the Krogan to put him inside the elevator shaft and then lower the elevator over them? They won't be able to do anything from beneath the elevator.
Won't they get crushed? How much space is there under the elevator?
Give me a moment to check clearance. There is the potential of somebody getting injured, but the potentiality is less than 10%.
I like those odds.
Or we could get a distraction to get them out of here. Freight, how long would it take to trigger one of those alarms?
Or we could just knock them out.
How many are under the elevator, though?
How many did you see? He says to Larrea.
I only saw it's just the one guard in front of the elevator.
Oh, let's
There were
Strix
some
him with a
under it,
hammer.
right? There's some under the elevator getting the metal.
Oh, are there?
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Scott described. There were people under there grabbing the pieces of drone, right?
That was my understanding.
Scott, there's
Wait,
people
how
under the
many
elevator
people are-
shaft, right?
Correct. 2 of them.
How many?
From what Rena can hear with her.
Oh,
Right?
two. Okay.
Wait,
then.
2 total or 2
Two
plus the 1?
In the elevator shaft collecting the pieces, 1 standing in the
Okay.
doorway.
Okay, I see.
They do have a
Well,
paragon
She
token.
she clarifies. Oh, we have a paragon token. Listen,
yeah.
can't we just tell him about the maybe there's more of the plant creatures a floor up. He can go up with us.
They don't know about them at all on this floor, but you could try telling them the truth, and that's always an option, I guess.
I'm the
That's
one
why
that
I'm
was
here.
doing
We're gonna have
to do
research on
something
these
quick.
things, and I'm still speculative. Sorry, I'm still questioning this. I don't know if you all, who are not supposed to be here, are going to be entirely convincing of that.
What
they
do you
guards
expect
or
us
were
to
they-
do in the time being then?
He
We'll kind of like
shrugs.
lean into that.
He offers no advice. He's just saying, like, y'all not even supposed to be here, so if you're like, hey, come with me upstairs, it'd
Were,
be weird.
were they
That's all he said.
guards or were they just like workers?
You don't know who's in the elevator shaft. They're cleaning up, so let's assume workers. Maybe they're
Okay,
guards.
so one
the guy in
guard,
front of it
2
is
workers.
definitely a guard.
And we know it works, right?
That was
Or does it-
confirmed by
yeah.
Tyler 2 sessions ago.
Right. So, what if we just grab them, just go in the elevator and start moving it?
Problem is the elevator's not there. It's up.
Ah.
Okay, why don't you grab him? One of us slide a hand to call the elevator down.
Or again, we just cause a distraction. Freight, you can
Okay, yeah, I'll do
Put
that.
just blow up a grenade down the hall or something. Just make some goddamn noise, make them run and
Jesus.
investigate.
Well, we're trying to stealth destroy the ice room without setting off alarms. So setting off an alarm might.
Then throw one
Bring
up the
attention.
goddamn stairwell. I don't fucking know. We know there's people there, so don't make it a frag, but like a lift or something.
What if I turned invisible and just walked up and hit the button?
I would call the elevator.
Yeah. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, They don't think it would, but yes, it would.
All right.
Also, what's the likelihood that the guy randomly hears the click of the elevator and sees the thing? Like all of a sudden, yeah, in theory it would work, yeah, because the elevator specifically is designed that all of its warnings and alerts and all the safety protocols that would normally stop it from coming down here when you have like the door propped open or whatever, all those are shut down. They believe the elevator is deactivated. They believe it's safe to be in that elevator shaft.
That's
So
stupid.
yeah, it would work. Yeah, 100%.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, listen, fucking lampshade.
That was funny. Okay.
Walking up to the thing and clicking the button is also pretty funny. Like, guys, it's an elevator. How about I press the button?
It's pretty funny. It's pretty
Yeah, Snaga, I know we have a Paragon token, but I'm not fucking smart enough to think of what to do with it. So if you have any ideas, feel free to let us know. But
I mean, I can give you ideas, but only if you're asking because you're going to use one, not because you're just asking.
I have an idea.
Shoot.
All right, you go.
Frait, go ahead, stealth, push the button. Whenever the thing's called down, one of us will yell, "Get down." Hopefully people underneath get down. Guy up front will probably turn around to see what the fuck's happening because they don't think the elevator's going to work. I'll come up from behind him, inject him, knock him out. We'll move on.
Push him in. We'll go with him.
Sure.
Into the elevator itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, inject him and bring him into the elevator.
I didn't know
That
if you were
way
going to
he's
do the
not
Mass
left
Effect scene, like when you go up the elevator at that tower and the guy's like standing there, and you can do the renegade and just,
I actually don't remember that, but I believe you. Okay. I turn invisible.
It's a scene where it's like iconic in the community where like even Paragon players do it because it's so fucking funny. Like you can't
Is
not.
it? Oh. Yeah. It's like the Paragon players who are like kill the assholes with the renegade options just because they're assholes.
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
are fun. Okay, so I'll use my last tactical cloak, and then I assume I got to stealth up there even though I'm invisible.
No. You're fine.
All right, great.
'Cause
I'll hit
you
the
have
button.
advantage. There's no way you can fail this. So
Okay.
Or I suppose it's a 1 in 400 you could fail this.
That's
Anyways,
true.
so yeah, you make your way over there, up to the guy, and literally, it's one of those things where you've been at an elevator before, where like you've walked up and pressed the button, and just kind of like.
Have you
stood
been
next
to an
the other-
elevator? Elevator?
I have, yeah. I've been to an elevator. Yes. thank
When
and
will you
stood
wear
next to
wigs?
somebody else, like waiting for the elevator. It's funny because like you go up and you click the button, and you're just like standing there waiting for the elevator to be called, like next to somebody else, like it's normal. Except you're invisible. They have no fucking clue that you're there, just randomly standing there waiting. So to you, it feels normal. For them, they have no idea what's going on. And then
I
all of a
forget I'm
sudden,
invisible, and I'm like, "So how's the weather?" And he's like, "Huh? What?"
How about them Lakers?
so yeah, you so you click the button, and then like a couple seconds later, you hear the people from inside go, "What's that noise? Yeah, what is that? Does that sound like the elevator being called?" What? And the guy that's like next to you goes, "What you say?" And he turns and he looks, and he like actually turns around and he looks up and he sees the elevators coming. He goes, "Oh shit! Hey, the elevator's coming! What the fuck?" And he like leans back to look back and forth, and then he sees the elevator light is on. He's like, "I must have pressed the button by accident. Everybody, be careful! Get down!" And Wade's like, "Oh, cool. I don't even have to do that part."
And that's when I come up and inject him.
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a stealth check, Wade?
He's distracted. Do I have
I
advantage?
was like,
No,
would this
normal.
be really okay?
You don't have cover.
if
He's
I
distracted, which is why you rolled the roll.
Unstealth right in front of him, and I was like, "Wah!" Would he die?
You got him. You easily sneak
Okay.
up on him. Wade, same as before, advantage attack roll.
With a melee weapon, any melee weapon. There you go.
Yep, I'm sure you're happy with your 8.
15.
Sorry, I'm at 18. My apologies. So yeah, you inject him, and whether or not he officially falls unconscious doesn't matter. He gets groggy enough that he's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And he's like stumbles and starts like his legs get all spaghetti legs beneath him. I assume you're gonna grab him and pull him back so he doesn't just like collapse.
Yes, I'm going to
down.
grab him and try to pull him onto the elevator with us when we get on.
Yeah. So you like pull him back so he doesn't like collapse down just like in the way or whatever it is, and kind of like hold him there for like an extra 6 seconds as the elevator finishes dropping into exactly where you are. There is the inner elevator door opens, the outer one's already open, and then you just kind of like take a step forward and push him slightly so he can stumble forward and collapse onto the elevator that's there. Both of your characters are able to see with your passive perception. You look down, you see people that are down there freaking the fuck out as the elevator's coming down, and they're like, ah! As it, they're dropping down. Because remember, most people believe this is the bottom floor. Almost nobody knows that there's a sublevel in SL6, right? So this elevator stops here. So they're like, ah! So they drop down and whatever it is, and you guys just all quickly pile onto the elevator. And then whether or not other people see or hear, and you definitely, there's somebody from down the hall says, hey, who the fuck's that? Just kind of like calling down the hallway, seeing people like a Krogan and shit. That they're not like, what the fuck are these people in the hallway? You guys pile onto the elevator and like. So I think you're going to SL3 was the plan.
Is Hemlock blowing the sub level, or do we need to do that?
Are you talking about SL6?
The
we need
one
to blow
below
up the Reaper one and the
Reaper one.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one that's below us. It's SL6,
He
I think.
cannot do that one. That's on the same level as the body full of body, the hallway full of
Okay,
bodies.
so then we're going back to that floor to blow up the Reaper.
I think it's.
That's where we're going.
I won't lie. I don't recall. It was SL4 or 3, but whichever number it is, you
go
know,
there.
and you go to the correct number.
And we're gonna go ahead and probably press another button to make it hard to tell which. Like
you don't
which
have to.
key-
All that's been Tyler took
that's
care of
right.
that with like a nat 20
we
or
can
whatever
just
it
leave
was.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You're covered. I'm not screwing you over. They know you're in this elevator if they want to then go in the stairs and start running up and checking every floor, but they can't track where the elevator is.
Okay.
So either way, so your characters are going to go to that floor, the floor in question, and I won't. I don't. One of the things I can do, because literally they can try the elevator button. Let me go ahead and roll Hemlock real quick. Where is Hemlock? PCs.
I mean, thinking of that, I probably could have destroyed the button, like, while we were getting on from the
I got it.
bottom floor.
I'll have him just disable it electronically because he's inside the system. He's already handled so much. So electronic check. Boom.
We should luck that for him.
I don't think I have
Lucky.
any abilities to.
I'll use a luck. Here you go. 11.
An 11.
Serious work
The
there.
elevator he already did all this shit to. How hard would it be to do a little bit more to it?
She's just trying to disable it so it can't go down. So it does not. He literally tries to disable the thing and he goes, concerning. I wanted to let you know I was attempting to disable the elevator's ability to be called from the bottom floor, an ability I had left enabled for the sake of this current use. He's saying this as the elevator's going up, right? Unfortunately, I seem to be incapable of doing so as of right now. Suggestion. Perhaps one of us stays on the elevator. Should the elevator be called back down below, we can handle the problems. Alteration to the suggestion. Proximity mines. We leave those on the elevator instead. If the
Who
elevator
cares
gets
if someone
called-
else gets on the elevator? What does that matter?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Who cares if someone else uses the elevator now? Like, what does that matter?
This elevator was supposed to be our express ride all the way back up to the top level. You were deviating.
Yeah, but
from
they
the
already know
original
it's
plan.
working, then they already know.
They already know that this elevator is working, but they don't necessarily know which floor we're going to go to. We have
So
time.
we press another couple buttons after we get off. It goes to a different floor. They can look up and see, oh, well, we're on sub-level 1 when we're not. And then we can always call it back here if need be.
So I
Chaos.
thought that was already taken care of. It's just like the button itself, like actually calling it to the floor still works, right?
Correct.
So
but Wade is
they
saying,
don't know
like,
where
Wade is
it's
saying
at.
if the elevator is already preset to go up, and you go to SL3, you click SL2, SL1, what is it? Ground level, GL, then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then even if they're clicking the fucking button down below, it doesn't matter. It's not going to go to them until after it satisfies everything else.
And
then
even
the funny
if they
part
get
is,
on at that point, they still don't know where the fuck we are other than up.
well, I was gonna say,
I
and then
see.
the funny thing that you could do too is if you click call it down after it goes up from here, it's gonna stop at your floor on the way down before it even goes to them. So like Wade's idea is a good idea because elevators can be frustrating, especially when children press buttons.
Yeah. Unless there's some kind of override key or something, but yeah.
There's probably also an emergency stop, like if something's wrong.
So either way,
true.
hearing your response, Hemlock says, chaos. Organics are always funny.
Yeah, try
was
getting
nice.
on an elevator where there's a kid. So we'll get to the floor, and Graff will just push a whole bunch of buttons to keep it going up, like every floor.
Yep, cool. So you literally just kind of like Christmas light it. It's one of those
Yeah,
things where like you say that, but you say the thing about the kid, but at the same time, Wade, you're thinking like, I saw Home Alone. I've always wanted to do this. You know, like this is actually fun.
Elf.
Or
I
Elf,
watched
sorry, I
movies
said
from
Home Alone.
300
Elf,
years
thank you.
ago.
What was
Yeah.
that, Wade?
I watched movies from 200 or 300 years ago.
Yeah, who the hell doesn't? It's a
classics.
classic.
They're vintage.
Bro.
It's still a classic in 200 years.
Yeah, hell yeah, Casablanca will still be around.
Never seen it.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. You're coming from a generation of no culture. The next thing you're gonna say is you didn't watch The Matrix.
I've seen it.
Did
Oh,
you
thank
know that Neo's
Did
not
you know?
actually the one?
Oh god, no, we're moving on.
You guys know
immediately.
he
I pressed
broke his foot in
buttons
the
to get
scene?
off.
Do you guys know he actually broke his toe in the scene? Did you guys know that?
I was
In the
Lord of
water?
Rings fool.
That was
Yeah,
every
when
movie.
Aragorn
You
kicked
say
the
that in any
helmet.
movie. Yeah. When Neo in John Wick 2.
So, do we know where we're going on this floor to Blowy?
Yep, it's literally actually funny enough. You guys are on not chat, but you guys are literally on the map. Where so let me move. Larry is like massive. Hold on, move this massive lady out of the way. Step on me, mommy. As a reminder, literally like where I have your characters. So when your characters get off of the elevator, this is why it matters for like clicking a whole bunch of buttons. You guys get off the elevator, and literally we're talking like a dozen meters away. You know, there it is. It's the computers you need to accomplish everything. It's all right
Okay.
there.
Frait, Hemlock, go do what you need to do. Strix, just in case anything else comes down the hall, keep an eye out. I guess I'll be on elevator duty, and Miss Arizona, I guess just do what you do.
Oh my god, you call her Miss Arizona? Now imagine her character walking around with like a sash.
Not the pageant. No.
Now I'm gonna Google Miss
No,
Arizona.
no.
What if it's just a picture of Rena?
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
That'd be
Treadmill, go, go,
not
go, go.
true.
Oh, Rena,
Treadmill.
I
It's just
found
me.
your new character
Treadmill.
image. I'm gonna put this in spoilers chat. Copy
No,
image.
Oh god.
Where's
Why is she naked?
Oh god, no, nothing inappropriate.
Oh, not that image. No, different image.
I really,
Whoops.
I'd be very upset if they did shit like that to beauty pageants. Here you go, Miss Arizona. Boom. At least that's what popped up when I googled it. I don't know how true it is. All right.
That's a botanist.
that's a bot.
Yeah,
That-
feels
that's some botanist.
accurate, I guess.
I'm sorry.
I said that feels accurate, I guess.
Your character takes
I don't know.
off the helmet, and there's just a crown on your head.
That's just permanently attached to my skull.
I won this once when I was 10.
She
They
had
make
to get
sure
her
if you
wrapped
win a
in-
pageant, you will always know you won the pageant.
Oh no, it's treadmill. God damn it.
It's darker than it
Oh.
seems.
Would be.
Why does treadmill literally just lurks in chat, waits for like the moment, and then's like, mission. What was it? Mission accepted, and then just leaves. Moving on. So you
Yeah,
guys
there's
are
amazing
going over
like
there to
that.
handle this attempt to explode. Messy, I assume you're going to be the one that's handling this.
Sounds good to me.
So this is going to be a
Hemlock help assist since they're both.
yes. This is going to be a two-factor thing because of what needs to be done
Oh
here.
god.
I need to have an
Fantastic.
engineering check done by one person, and I need to have a electronics check by another person. I do want to say that Hemlock is trained in electronics, so he's going to give you advantage, Messy.
Okay.
Pat, if Wade's not assisting you, I don't think Rena has engineering. I don't think she can give you advantage.
Strix and I are just outside the door, so one of us can assist with engineering. Pat and I are both, or Strix and Graff are both
Yeah.
good at engineering.
Wait, who's rolling engineering?
Pat will roll
I-
engineering. He just doesn't have advantage
Okay.
because Wade's not assisting. Graff is standing by the door, making sure you guys don't die.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I see. All right.
Correct. So,
So
I'm gonna
let's
have,
start-
Wade-
start
I'm
with
gonna
that
have
one.
Pat roll first,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna roll electronics. Oh, bro.
nice.
Bro, did you see that? Did you see that one? I honestly
Yeah,
thought I was going to land
saw
on
that.
I was like, oh no. All right, that is an excellent roll. Absolutely top notch. I'll explain things in a second. Messy, go ahead and roll with advantage. Oh my god.
Yay.
You guys are crushing it this session. All right, cool. So this is what happens.
That's a lot of 20s.
Your characters
There has
go
been
in there, and Pat, your character goes and opens this up, primes everything as it needs to be done. You get everything primed up because you don't have the key, you don't have the security codes, you don't have everything you need to accomplish this. So your character goes in there and you mechanically set things up and prime up for these explosions to be able to go off. Messy, your character's handling with Hemlock assisting you out, handling the overrides, set the security protocols to make sure that you can get these the trigger to go off, to give like the detonation code after he handled the manual priming of this. So whereas it should just be like, we both put in our key, turn it, and do like an eyeball scan and walk away, you guys are spending like, you know, a couple of minutes actively handling this and do so deftly. Absolutely no problem. You can see the things charging up. This is definitely going to drop effectively on, you know, like a fusion bomb down at the bottom of this, where the shaft kicks down to, and utterly obliterate the area that's down there. Absolutely no questions.
Exodia, bro.
Larrea, your character during this time, there's like a computer system and stuff like that around you. You're not actively assisting with this. Is your character kind of like poking around? Are you actively
Is it
watching the elevator
Larry?
too? But Graff kind of has that handled. Like, what is your character doing?
I guess if he's got it covered, then she'd probably poke around a bit. I mean, it's areas that she hasn't been to before, so just kind of see what she can discover.
Cool. Your character goes over to the computer and tries to actively poke around, and convenient for you, it's the security system on this has already been unlocked. The viewers, and to explain to the PCs in the meta, Hemlock came through here beforehand and was it poking around and stuff last session while you guys are doing your short rest, and or at least while you guys are talking, whatever it was, and that's the explanation as to why. But the security protocols here have already been removed from the computer, so you're sitting there and just kind of like click, 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 going through their files or whatever it might be. Well, Rena, all I have to say is while you're clicking through this, praise the goddess. You found quite the file. You went in there and were able to find all sorts of information, because this connects to everything that's on the sub-level 6. All sorts of information about the concept of indoctrination, research about indoctrination, and even potential countermeasures against indoctrination. You're sitting there, and again, praise the goddess. You're like, holy shit, what did I just find? And you literally going in there and like looking this up, like, hold on, I've seen tons of articles about this. Click, click, read this, skim through. Okay, this isn't, you know, research done by what's her name? Liara or anything like that, right? This isn't research done by, I want to say her name is like Dr. Despania or whatever her name is. This isn't their research. These are new research that references back to their papers that you have read before, that you know is good. And you're looking at it and you're like while they're working on this, you're like, holy shit, this is advanced. Click, click, click. Oh my god, this is the partial schematic of literally what they made my helmet out of. How the fuck did they get their hands on this? This is stolen data. You haven't even seen this stuff beforehand. Like, this is absolutely insane. Needless to say, as they're like, things are primed up. All right, I'm overriding security things now. You know, pull out a little like data stick or whatever it is.
Yep,
You
I was
plug it
gonna
in.
say, let me take all this shit. Yeah.
Yep. And you grab that information. You're sitting there and you're like, okay, this is something that we can work with. Holy fuck. And so as they're like, bombs dropping, we should probably get out of here. And they're like getting up to walk out the room, and you're at like 97%. So she's like, as they're walking out,
like 2%. Yeah, it's fine.
One of them might look over their shoulder and be like, you know, hey, Larrea, and you're like, yeah, I got it. You know, it's like 100%. You know, quickly they're all getting into the elevator. You're right click, you know, safe remove, grab the stick and go. You know what I mean? Like, get the GTFO. You've got the info. Awesome. Wade, your character, brilliant idea. No rolls need to be done because your genuine, your plan, and then the fact that you're the one that oversaw the elevator afterwards was brilliant. You press the button a whole bunch of times. So the elevator already came down while they were kind of like finishing up or whatever. But that's not a big deal. You literally just went over to it and put your foot in the door and held it open. Unfortunately, a lot of the security protocols are put in place to what's what I'm looking for here. So, a lot of the security protocols for the elevator were removed. So like you're like, just because this door is held open doesn't mean the elevator won't go down. So you're actively like, fiddling with the buttons inside there to make sure that it doesn't go, or maybe pull the stop thing, whatever it is, to make sure it doesn't go. And then
door open.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I meant to say. Because it's not like you can passively keep it open with your foot in the door or like something jammed in the door. You have to actively be doing it. That works. So finally, they're all like, oh, thank fucking God. They're all climbing in. But as they're climbing in, you literally hear the sound of boots running down the hallway as you guys like, oh shit, and going into this thing. So as everybody's getting into the elevator, Larrea, you're the last one to be going into the elevator. I'm going to go ahead and do something super fast. Actually, no, I don't need to do anything. Rena, go ahead and roll me a dexterity check. Save.
Oh my God, dude.
Fuck it. Not even half. Nothing.
All of my rolls.
You go running into the elevator, but it's one of those things where like you hear the boot steps coming and you hear Graff being like, let's go. And like you stop and you hop in the elevator and a coy smile, whatever it is you do to be like, sorry, I'm late. And your helmet is on, but you get the Mylar screen open or whatever, so you can interact with the people around you. You hop on and you turn around. It's one of those things where as you turn around, like the hair kind of like tossles to the side from the turn. You look out and you see there's a bunch of people running down the hallway, and the lead one's like like opening fire. You're like, oh shit! And not quite Trinity, hand on the glass of the. Sorry, Messi, I don't know you're gonna get that reference. Trinity is the ones. Anyways. So, Rena, your character slides to the side real quick, like jumping to the side behind like the door that's closing, maybe even like pushing Graff or pulling him off to the side with you so that he doesn't get hit either. And then a couple of bullet holes hit the back of the elevator that you're all in as the doors finish shutting, and you see like tink, 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 tink on the doors of the elevator, and then starts going up. Pause.
Nice.
You already know what your level you have to leave on. I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's say it was like level 17 is where you had flown into. I assume you're not going to bring the elevator directly back to that level. What is your plan?
Well, even if we did, they couldn't track it there, right? So we could just go to that level, get off, and then press buttons again.
Wait, I think for a second. No. But if they know that that's where the hangar is, they might be literally standing outside the elevator with guns waiting for you.
That's a fair counterpoint. Well, thankfully we have a fucking expert on the layout of this place with us. So, let's ask, what's his face? Mobius, Marbles, Hemlock.
Yeah, Hemlock. Yep. Hemlock will again say, we need to ensure that everybody can evacuate this place, and that we can do so with all extracted data intact, as well as a distraction great enough that they will not notice your retreat, whether you be leaving on the vehicle I provided for you prior or a different one. I have a plan similar to the one that was made earlier. You will get off 2 levels before the anticipated level of your anticipated level, like the one with the actual hangar. I will remain on here with as many explosive devices as you are willing to spare. As the elevator door opens, I will trigger them.
All right. I guess that works. 2 floors prior, and then what, stairs?
Unless you have the ability to scale the building on the outside.
Stairs.
And we'll see you again on the ship. Is that right?
Another iteration. As the drone's like floating before you. But it still has the same exact voice, because it has the same voice modulator inside of it.
Do you need to worry about the chassis downstairs or this getting out of here?
The chassis downstairs has already been destroyed. I lost contact with it 3 minutes ago. It was actively blowing the chambers while we were discussing how it is to get into the elevator in the first place.
And you don't need to worry about anything being recovered from that?
I genuinely do not believe the hard drive survived the environment that it was found in. If you could
All right.
do a small favor for me, I would greatly appreciate it.
What's that?
I believe you have a rather powerful fragmentation grenade with you. If you can place that into my chassis.
I don't.
I'm checking when
You
I
guys
have.
have like level 3s or 4s or whatever it is.
I have a level 4 proxy mine. But I don't have any more frags. Oh,
If
I have
you-
level 1 frags, just not on me.
If you
me
remove
a
the armored
second.
plating of this defense drone and attach the proxy mine,
I
to where
have
the armored plating is
two-
removed.
I have 2 MK3 grenades.
Okay. So 2
Two Mach
MK3
3 lift
frags
grenades.
or the Mark. Oh, they're lifts. Never mind.
I have 2. I have 2 regular grenades, 2 lift grenades.
Oh, okay.
I have 4 grenades.
So 2 Mark 3 frags or the proxy mine or both or all of them, whatever.
Keep the lift grenades, as that will cause more chaos than destruction, and will assist you in leaving. I will take the proximity attached to my removed armored area, as previously stated, and
Okay.
if I could take one more explosive to guarantee there is an adequate distraction.
Well, if you don't need anything powerful for that one, I can just give you a regular frag for that.
He
Or
seems to do
flash.
calculations for like a quarter of a second and says that will suffice.
All right.
All right.
Proximity mine. Frait, get the plate off, I guess. You're probably the most qualified to do that. Proximity
Yeah, I'm
mine.
assuming these rolls are fixed.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
Yeah, then he'll take the plate off, and it's heavy. He's like, oh, Jesus. Toom.
Yep. It's like, wow,
Is that
what kind
tungsten?
of lift does this thing have to handle that? You know.
Good thing I
Um,
fixed his legs.
Yep. And then, unfortunately, if I take the Mark IV proximity and you attach it to it, because obviously as the door opens up, it's gonna like kaboom and blow out its own circuits.
Yeah, I took it off my sheet already, so that's good.
And it says,
I'll take off the frag grenade too.
it says,
Rip.
I should have uploaded all of the data that was on this chassis to my main server, but in case there was a misinterpretation of or any data was corrupted, if you can please hold this encrypted key for me, and then you see like there's a data chip pops out from the thing.
Sure, I'll take it. Have we, for Tyler's sake, have we actually seen any of the plant stuff yet?
Because of Rena. And what do you mean by plant stuff?
Like we said, we were gonna show him the effects of the
Oh,
plants. He
my
wanted to see it
apologies.
firsthand.
I forgot that guy was with you for the sake of that part of the mission here.
Yeah.
I imagine Graff, literally, while keeping an eye on the elevator, was easily able to walk, like, again, a dozen meters away, but staying in the hallway in direct line of sight of the elevator door and whatnot that's there. During that first couple minutes when it was still going up, so it was safe, he would easily have been
Right.
able to walk over and point that shit out to the guy. And
Okay, cool.
so actually going back to that, and thank you, Mess, that was a really good call out. Wade, can you go ahead and roll me a persuasion check with advantage, please? I know this isn't your forte, but you're the guy that's handling it.
Come on, Graff. Roll a 20. 19's great.
Jesus. All right, that's solid. Are you happy with the
Really
19, or do you want to be obnoxious?
I think 19's
Obnoxious.
good enough.
Yeah.
You obnoxious? No, I'm pretty happy with 20.
Okay.
Or 19.
19's good. 19's good.
So yeah, you are showing this detail to him. Now, I'm not going to say that you definitively convinced him that the research that he's doing led to this. However, he clearly can tell that something's fucking happening here, but would probably easily be convinced that it's a contaminant based off the plant, because you literally have him go into the room with a couple of dead plant-like people and the dead plant inside there. And so he will definitely digest the fact that that's causing an issue, and is smart enough to realize if we put some of that plant into this, it could have corrupted it in some way or what have you. He's intelligent enough to put this to realize that. Doesn't mean he's 100% convinced, but it definitely means like whatever research you guys gave to him, because he still has that chip or whatever that we discussed earlier, he will absolutely be pouring through that. Like this is somebody who theoretically could champion Hemlock's argument, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know if there's any RP you care to have with that, Wade, or if you're satisfied with this roll and the explained result.
I think a little bit real quick.
So we're going back in time to when you were in the hallway and he sees this stuff, and we'll just say that there's a couple of moments him being like, fuck, and asked a couple of questions and you've already answered the basics. Now go ahead.
So you can see why we were a little fucking concerned coming in here, thinking we were just gonna find one issue and instead finding multiple. And clearly you didn't know about the Reaper artifact on the next sublevel you probably didn't even know existed. And if you need proof of that, take 5 steps in there and see them sabotaging that floor. and maybe our argument begins to have a bit more credence.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, of course I have heard the rumors about binary helix and things that they've done, but I mean, who didn't do things during the war, right? But the
Last
idea
I checked, the war was a while back now, and I served in it.
he does not. He is one of those things where you started that, and like you can see, like he's just the kind of person that was getting ready to counter it, and then and I served in it. It's one of those things where like, you just don't argue with that. Like I was
Damn
there. I killed in the trenches. My friends died by me. He's just like, I will not push this agenda any further. You know, he shuts right up, and he just goes, okay.
Look, I know Binary's done some good shit, but that good shit at this point is a cover for all the bad shit they're pulling. And I'm not saying all of them are corrupt. I'm not saying they started corrupt, but does this look like a good, stable work environment for you for the betterment of the universe? Like, say as he kicks a corpse with like a hole in its chest.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, there's so many dead people here. This is why we're doing this research, is to reduce the number of people that...
These people were dead before the holes got put in them.
Again, you can see one of those things where like there's like an argument in his mind about what, you know, but he doesn't bring it up. Like you just see like gears turning, but not to the point where he's going to argue it aloud. It's more like, I'm curious how true that is, kind of a thing.
Look, this guy's young, right? He's a young...
Yeah, he's like 32, 33. So in the future, that's young. Nowadays, that's some old lady robbing the cradle.
Be right back. I'm gonna drop my laptop.
God damn you. Laughing. System shutting down. Look, you're young. Clearly, you had aspirations for this place. But you want to make a difference and get your name out there and all that shit. Champion against all this shit that's happening here. You've seen it firsthand. There's evidence. There's going to be all kinds of evidence poured out from this. Get on the right side of things. You want to make the world a better place, fine. But understand that with every good, it can be used for bad. And if a company can profit off that, most of them will. So next time you go on a project, no matter how good you think it is, always keep in mind what else it can be used for.
It's one of those things where he's probably half listening to what you're saying, but like a combination of his world is being shattered around him, and there's like you're getting a lecture from some boomer. He's like half listening and half like
10 years older than him. Damn.
Very much. Boomer's a state of mind, Wade. I mean, do I have to explain this to you? So because he's getting some lecture, whatever it is. So it's not necessarily disrespectful. It's just one of those like he's having his own world rocked. So some of the words that you're saying will continue to echo in the future, like it'll have an impact, but clearly like he's not gathering it all right now. And your character's insightful enough to realize you've seen people be shell shocked many times before. You get it. So he just kind of like nods, but doesn't say anything back. Eventually, after staring at the hallway of corpses and explosions and char marks and the smell of rotten spores or whatever's that's out there, he eventually will just kind of like turn, not shake his head, no nod, no any reactions. He's more catatonic than anything else. He will turn and head back to like where the elevator is, and he stays quiet up until talking about the plan.
Does he go in to see proof of the Reaper sublevel?
Does he what?
They're literally activating like the self-destruct sequence.
He does.
So
he stays over by the elevator and he's very much like staring at like that 1,000-yard stare or whatever it is. He's very much.
So he doesn't go to get proof of that. Whenever I tell him he could go in there and see that there is another level.
He doesn't, but you imagine he believes.
Okay. I guess.
By the way, it's important to note that part of this like catatonic nature, part of like why he's so shell shocked, is because you've already told him earlier that he is one of them. and that
Yeah.
theoretically that could be him.
He
full of
infected
holes and
himself.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there's a lot going on in his mind. All right, continue. Wait, I spoke over you.
When we're on the elevator going up, and I assume he still looks pretty distraught, everyone will be there, so I guess anybody can chime in now. Do we know
All
if
flashed up,
Larrea-
so on and so forth. You guys are all the way up there. You remove the chassis. You're literally attaching the
Yeah.
the proximity mine and handing him the grenade. Go ahead.
Do we know if Larrea had the implant done? She didn't because she was new here, right?
According to her, correct.
Okay, she told us she didn't at least.
Whether or not you want to choose to believe that is whether or not you want to choose to believe somebody who grew up in Arizona and lives in Florida. Listen, Rena, I get it. Trump 2024. I understand. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to smile and pretend like I'm at a family event.
No. But you know what? That's the last straw. That's it. I'm leaving for good this time. Goodbye.
Dr. Arizona, no. Come back, Dr. Arizona.
Did I tell her what you're saying? Oh, wow.
That was a choice. Anywho. All right, plate's being taken off. All that. That was way too fast for the JK. You should have just kept the FU, Scott.
You know what? I didn't even see her do the FU, Scott. I was in the middle of typing the JK and pressed enter. Was there something before that?
Yeah, it was FU, Scott.
Oh. All right.
While they're getting like the drone ready and stuff like that, if the dude looks like really freaked out about this stuff,
he's kind of like, you can tell that he's coming back to it. Like, he's more present of what's going on around him as you're literally strapping a explosive to this thing's chest. So feel free to interact.
Did you ever play
we can-
Cyberpunk? Sorry. You ever played Cyberpunk?
I did not. Why?
Keanu Reeves' character is like an eco-terrorist. He's like trying to blow up this
what's
company
his
that's
name?
like
Johnny
evil.
something.
Johnny Silverhand.
That's it.
And you like go through his memories at one point, and he's like telling you while he's like strapping a bomb to a building. He's like, "I did it for a good cause." It's funny, but anyway, continue.
Look, if it make you feel better, you can come with us. We can try to make sure you're gonna be all right. I mean, the other doctor here can probably help a little bit, and maybe you can get that thing taken out of you. But I guess you know better than us if it's removable.
I don't know. He says, and that's like, this is probably when your character realizes the scope of why he was at 1,000-yard stare and everything I just said to you like 3 minutes ago about him, like he put it in himself. But before you respond, you'll actually hear, while having a bomb strapped to it, Hemlock will respond and say, "Fortunately for you, this is the core of my research. I am extracted all the data from the computer before you came into the laboratory explicitly to find a way to reverse this."
Yeah, so we'll get you all situated, and we have every bit of research, even stuff you didn't touch on this thing. So we'll get you fixed up.
Thanks, he says. And then, like, as you guys are getting ready to like move on, you
Explode?
unfortunately see 2 guards coming down the hallway.
God damn it. Prefer to talk, but if we have to fight, we have to fight. Are they like guns out coming at us?
They're walking down the hallway. Oh yeah, actually they do have their oh no, let me think for a second.
Are they drawn like ready to shoot?
They do have guns out, aimed down, and are coming around the corner towards you guys. Not like it's like the typical, like you've seen like MPs before. They have like their rifles with them, so they're just like walking around with their rifles, or well, you know, aimed down as opposed to up. But yeah.
How many floors up are we from the floor with all the bodies?
Oh, many. I want to say 34 or something like that. Or no, sorry, 21 or something like that. Yeah.
21.
Because 17.
Are we
plus
still
whatever
in-
the sublevels are.
We're still in like disguise, right?
We have security
Yes.
outfits on
Disguise,
or
yep.
whatever. We've got
And we're not like on a floor where that's
Correct.
like,
Correct. You're like more or
out
less
of the
back to.
The only thing weird going on is we have a half-naked drone that we have a bomb strapped to behind us now.
That's okay.
And in this universe, that's pretty common.
No. But go ahead. What do you guys do?
Do they look like they're possessed by the plant, or do they look normal?
I mean, you guys are assuming you have a long time to stand there and stare at them before interacting. So if you want to like walk up to them and try to distract and get that look, you're welcome to do that and enter into RP to get that glance. Or maybe somebody just wants to shoot. It's up to you what you guys want to do. But it's kind of like a snap
think I'll-
decision if we get that much of a look. Because you're
I
not
think
like
I'll-
right there, they're coming around the corner.
I would
I'd-
step up to like communicate. I don't know what Freight would
Good.
do.
While you do that, I'll take one of my flashbangs out of my bag just in case.
Okay.
And like kind of pocket it behind me
So
somewhere,
almost
like
like
in a
you're
holster.
priming it up, but not actually like triggering or whatever. All right, Wade, so you step up and.
Wait for them to say something, I suppose.
Oh, so
I
you
kind of
just
want to
like
look around.
step up and like
I'm
smile
gonna
or
keep an
whatever
eye
it
on
is.
to see like what they like. I want to try to get an idea of what their intentions seem to be. Do they look like they're coming for us? Are they just coming to pass us? I want to get an idea of what I think they're doing, so that whenever they get up to us, it's like I kind of know how to respond.
Perfect. You didn't take my bait. The two of them come around the corner, and all of a sudden they look very familiar to you. And one of them says, "All right, we met you here at your request. Can we leave now?" And Hemlock says, "Good. You did follow my message." And you see it's the two that you had saved earlier.
Oh, the idiots. Okay.
I totally forgot about them.
Uh,
You guys are alive. Good. We've been waiting for you.
Throws the bang anyways.
yeah, and if it makes you feel any better, we got another doctor to help sort all it out that's going on. So we're gonna have a lot of experts to hopefully make sure y'all are in good health.
Are we sure we can't renegotiate whether or not there's pay on the table? There is none.
I mean, if you want to pay us for helping save your lives, you're more than welcome to.
The other one says, "Would you shut the fuck up already?" To the one that mentioned pay, and then you had said that too.
Offers on the table if you change your minds. Graff will say with like a bit of a frustrated tone, like joking, but like also like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Nice. So yeah, at this point there's nothing else for me to do. You're gonna throw the grenade and whatnot inside the elevator, and he's gonna go up and go kaboom. So you guys are more or less gonna get ready to head to the stairwell and start running up the stairs to take advantage of the big explosion that's gonna happen over by the elevator. Because you know,
Okay, roll us
stairs
out
are
of the
usually
dungeon.
right next to the elevator, so the explosion's gonna go off and you're more or less gonna be running by an explosion.
Badass.
Yeah, I hope you guys have good stamina. Or are fast.
Cool. So if there's nothing else to say or be done, let's fucking get going. So you guys head over to the stairs and start trying to run up the stairs. As you're running up the stairs, you do of course see like a route, or no, wait, this is upstairs. You do not see any routes in the stairwell here. Correction, no routes in the stairwell this high up. But you do go into the stairs, and you're starting to run up the stairs. You get to the top. There's that door that goes out. Do you want to run out there now before the explosion happens? So if they're like, hey, because they're like people that are over there waiting for you, sees like a bunch of fucking people like a Krogan and a Drell running by, and they're like, who's that? And then there's an explosion that pulls their attention afterwards. Do you want to wait until like hold the door handle and wait till you hear the kaboom and then rush out afterwards? Like what's the plan here?
I want to wait till the explosion, and as the explosion happens, I've also got a smoke grenade. I want to throw the smoke grenade. I want to use that for cover as like part, make it look like maybe it's part of the explosion. We like run out with the smoke grenade.
Yep. Even better, like adding on to that is a brilliant idea. You literally wait until you hear, because you're right next to the elevator. You literally hear the ding of the elevator door there. And you like toss the smoke grenade out. Like you roll it out. So it's like boom. So it all happens like
If you let me
simultaneously.
detonate it, then we can get extra distance on it. But yeah, that's
Sure.
just a game thing.
Oh
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
tell you as we're
That's
running
fine.
up the stairs. I'll like pull out the smoke grenade and I'll tell you guys the plan. And if Freight wants to alter it to make it better, like that's more than that. Graff was just kind of like thinking on the fly up the stairs. He's like, well, I've got one other fucking thing. I've been getting shot and stabbed and all this shit from not having my shield. But thank God I got the smoke grenade.
I imagine it's not even coordinated between the two of you. Your character's literally waiting until you hear the ding, and then you roll the you show them the grenade. You open the door, you roll it out, and then when you hear the ding, and Messy's character just like super fast, quick draw, like Wild West style, whips out his gun and shoots it simultaneously as the thing goes boom, so nobody hears the gun go off, but it causes like the extra area that Messy's talking about. So it's like,
Yeah, perfect. What's up, Pat?
Yeah.
I
it
was
was
like,
Pat.
can I like tech armor or barrier while they're like doing all this cool shit?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah. It's like
Wow, grenades!
No, that's fine because if there's any stray fire that goes any direction, you'll literally stand in the doorway, so they're all running past you. So you're gonna be the first one out and then the last one by. Okay, cool. You're effectively providing them a wall of cover in a big old meaty
smoke
crowd
grenade.
as they're moving up. Awesome. Now here's the last question. I'm really gonna pee. Here's the last question. Your characters, when you actually get to the hangar itself, are you just gonna like burst in and run, just like open fire, just spray fire everywhere to cover your own, run? Think Star Wars. Think Episode 4 Star Wars. You get to the hangar, the stormtroopers everywhere. They're all shooting all over the place. You have to get to your actual ship. Is your plan to just go out there and everybody provide each other cover so you can get to your ship to fly off, or are you hoping it's quiet? Like, what is your approach to that situation?
I don't see why they would open fire on us immediately. I think we should be fine to make our way to the ship without.
I feel
drawing
like there'll
attention.
be a little bit too much chaos ensuing right away to just start shooting
Yeah.
us.
If there's chaos, we're just panicking and we don't get paid good enough for this shit. I'm out of here. I quit. And we get on the ship, like trying to get away because there's an explosion that just happened down the fucking hall. So it's like we're freaking out and getting the fuck out of here. If it's calm, we calmly get out. And if they start shooting at us, then we shoot our way out. But yeah, I think we play reactionary here.
Cool. You all have abilities that automatically succeed. Wade just throws a grenade, it works. You just shoot the grenade, it works. The timing and everything's fine enough. There's no problems here. You're able to accomplish all of these things, and it looks fucking badass. But Pat, you'd spent the extra moment or whatever it is to prep up your character, and if there is stray fire or shrapnel or whatever it is that happens to come in this direction, you're good to go. If there's any one additional thing that Strix absolutely loves, is like literally you hear the bing of the elevator, and as the elevator door opens, Strix hears from down the hallway one of the Hemlock songs, like the heavier Hemlock songs are playing as the elevator door opens up. It's just like, and you just hear that, and it's like,
It's just one of those days.
yeah, nice. I love
Lip Hemlock.
Gotta do a what's it called? What the fuck's his name?
Chocolate selfish.
A Skrillex beat drop.
No. Absolutely not.
You want to go Papa Roach
No,
or whatever
I-
it is instead,
no,
or
I-
Limp Bizkit
Papa
instead.
Roach, Limp Bizkit.
Sorry, it took me a second.
Roach?
So, I'm sorry. It was a whiny white guy. I'm sorry, I forgot the name.
Fucking
So,
should be sorry.
What you from? Jacksonville, kicking it like Buffalo Bill, getting bum fucked by your Uncle Chuck while your sister's on her knees waiting for your little peanut.
Okay.
Don't do that ever again.
no,
Whatever you
I'm
just
not.
did.
That's Limp Bizkit.
I bet
You
it is.
don't do that ever again.
That was Limp Bizkit. So
That
you-
was not. That was you
no, that was
butchering
Limp
something.
Bizkit. There was 100% Limp Bizkit.
I'm sick, but I'm not sick enough to think that was Limp Bizkit. That was you.
Okay, All in the Family, I believe, is the name of the song. It's
Whatever
Limp
you do,
Bizkit and Corn.
It's up to you, dude. Don't let it bring us in on it.
Wow. Okay. All right, moving on. It's my favorite song from Messi because he's from Jacksonville. All right, moving on.
You can be your little peanut later.
Yeah. Will you be my little peanut baby?
Where were we? So yeah,
Limp
your
Bizkit.
characters are go running out there. I just need from
Need an inhaler? What do you need?
You just need what? Sky, you just
What
need
is it,
what?
boy?
He just needs
Daelric
one
fall in a
of those
well?
days.
Sky, you just need. What is that?
I just need from everybody. Sorry, my
Yep.
my lungs.
Just need
I
from
know. I
everybody-
laugh at you, but I have the same issue.
Do you get it where you cough so
need-
much you have to pee?
No, my lungs
an
and my
old man
bladder are
problem.
separate.
It's the compression of the muscles. It's whole body
Yeah.
coughing.
Sure. You ever
Coffee doesn't
scratch your
help.
foot and a little turd comes out?
Why don't
Yeah,
all of you?
once.
I'm gonna run upstairs and pee real quick. Why don't all of your characters go ahead and roll me deception checks? But because of everything that you've coordinated, you do have advantage on this roll. Go ahead and roll.
Easy. No one failed this, okay?
Okay.
Graff.
Wait, we have
Advantage.
disadvantage or advantage?
Advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Oh no.
We have advantage, but I don't know if it matters anymore. Oh god.
Yeah. Oh great. Another 20.
Maybe you can be so deceptive. You help cover for Strix's failure.
Yeah, there we go.
Where's you? Is
Ow, bro.
that your lucky?
Yeah.
Wait, don't you get to roll advantage twice with luck? No, you just get to roll one
I
dice.
roll
No, you
one
just
dice. I
roll
get to
one
choose
more.
one of the 3
4, 4, 5.
What you gonna pick?
out of the 4.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure about that.
Wait, where's my roll at? Oh, I rolled a 10. Well, I mean, my 10's not great, but it's better than a
Hey.
5.
Guys, I don't know if I missed this, but did we set up a bomb for the Reaper room and for where the plant was to destroy both?
We already destroyed the plant.
That was what the ice room was?
The plant, yeah,
okay.
Larrea. Sorry, I don't remember how to
I
pronounce
wasn't,
your name,
I wasn't
but
sure if that was that place.
Larrea.
that's what I said. Larrea and Graff. What was his pronunciation?
Grief, yeah.
Graff and Larry went ahead and just took care of the plant in the ice room when they were in.
Larry?
Yeah.
You mean Strix? Or
Your Larrea, ooh, your botanist one. Ooh, you gotta
destroy
get
the
her
plant
some
lab. Okay.
dirt, Larrea.
see,
You know,
but what
Limp
about the
Bizkit.
vines growing out of the walls? I thought that was going to be a bigger problem because like if the vines are growing out of the walls, shouldn't we just blow up the whole fucking building? Because it's
I
like
mean, yes, we probably should, but there's people in
Sounds
here,
like
and
a
we took
weed.
care of the 5 Thorian parts or whatever the fuck they were. So, Hemlock took care of the lab. Whenever you were in the one
Yeah.
room, you took care of the Reaper artifact sub-level.
right. I
We
remember
took
that.
care of the individual plant things already.
The other one was the microwave, right?
So, yeah.
Well, there
so
was the coffee maker. There was some in the stairwell. There was some in that room
coffee
where
maker
that
was
guy
just a
was locked
root.
up
That
in a
wasn't
cage.
the whole Thorian. That was just the root.
Right,
it
but
was
it can
the-
still regrow from any of those places, right?
We
Am I
destroyed
crazy?
the stuff that were in the building. We can't. There's. I think our assumption, because Larrea, I think, is an expert on this stuff. I think she knows there's a bigger plant system somewhere. This was just an off growth of it. So, like, even if we destroyed the whole building, we're not going to destroy the whole plant on the planet. It's just stopping
So
it
it's
from infecting.
probably gonna come back. Okay, but there's nothing we
Yes.
can really do about it. All right.
Yeah,
You
we
just
took
slow
care of the
down.
plant in the building, but the plant itself exists outside of it and is still alive. I don't think there's
Gotcha.
anything we can do about that.
Gotcha.
Larry is such a terrible deception check. I belong here. I belong here. I belong here. But she
You rolled a
rolled
20.
not 20, of course.
Yeah.
Freight is good. Graff is okay, I guess. I'm not sure if you have.
Yeah, I thought I was the 16, so I kind of wanted to luck mine, but Strix is so not good that I don't know if we can cover for him or people just won't care because he's a Krogan. I'll luck mine and get a 14.
Okay, so you're at a 14. Strix, you're at a 5.
Yeah.
I saw you tried to lucky to fix
Yep.
yourself, but unfortunately, is there anything else that you can offer to yourself here? Is it literally just a because you can't lucky a lucky? I don't think, can you? Wait, chat. Can you lucky a lucky?
I'm not gonna lucky a lucky.
Well, I mean, it's the
It's a
tail end of the
5,
night.
bro.
It's the tail end of the night, so I don't think you can lucky a lucky, but so
Naga
I
says
wouldn't
yes.
bother to me.
I'm not gonna waste a lucky dice for it.
Hold on. Can you lucky dice a lucky roll? The luck die is not an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, so it would not trigger an additional luck roll option.
Yeah. So you can't lucky a lucky, which makes
He's
sense.
at a 5.
Right, I didn't think so. So you're at a 5. I assume you do not care to roll the a lucky, correct? Luck die, correct?
I've said like 3 times. I'm not going to.
I'm sorry. I was reading chat as well while you were speaking. I'm
Oh,
so sorry.
my
I'm so
bad.
sorry. No, that's my bad actually. So thank you.
No, I
And
have no
everybody
intention-
else-
even if I got a 9, the lowest I'll get is a 6. Then that's, I don't care.
So
Try to waste a lucky.
all of your characters, it kind of works well that it's Pat's character that rolled horribly because all of your characters are rushing through, running as quickly as they ran up the stairs, stood there, didn't even have time to catch your breath through the thing. There's an explosion that rocks. I mean, whether or not you're okay doesn't matter. When there's an explosion near you, there's proof that shows being even this close to the proximity of an explosion causes CTE to your body. Like this rocks your lungs and everything. So then you immediately start sprinting from here through the smoke that you're inhaling and continue making your way all the way over to where the hangar is. So your characters are all like out of breath. But despite that fact, you have Strix went first to catch any like shrapnel or random shots or whatever it might be happening over there to make sure everybody's good. You all run past Strix. You get to the hangar. You burst open the hangar door carefully and just start walking with brisk purpose. Like everybody's out of breath, but like everything's okay here, everything's okay, everything's okay, everything's okay here, as you're making your way over to your ship, trying to get there nicely, safely, whatever. Then as you're making your way over to your ship, you get maybe like a third the way to the distance of the ship. Then Strix comes bursting through the door, like being Strix. No deception whatsoever. Definitely doesn't fit in for a whole,
Oh
plethora of
no!
reasons.
I hope we make it out. Boom.
Yeah, right. As he bursts in and then looks around the room and sees that the hangar has like a bunch of fucking people in it still, and they're already a third the way across. As he like comes in and says this loudly, and everybody's looking across, and then there's like a moment of they're like, "Oh shit!" As they realize like you guys are the ones that are there. People start like pulling out their guns and going to attack at you. Now pause.
You're
Is
gonna
your plan-
automatically assume that we're the ones that blew it up?
Well, I mean, your character rolled so horribly. Is the point? So with super advantage even. But so do all of your characters just say fuck it and run straight to the ship, like full blown dash, get there as quickly as possible, or do you want to do some degree of fighting your way through here? I assume you're not just going to stand here and kill everybody. So like,
I
what
don't
is your
think we want to
approach?
kill anybody. I think we just want to get out as fast as we can.
I'm actually going to ask.
I can use
specifically
that
Messy
flashbang.
first.
We have
Oh,
a Paragon
cool,
point,
yeah.
don't we?
But you do actually have
Yes,
a
we do.
Paragon thing if you wanted to use that to like guarantee that you hurt nobody else.
Yeah, Strix was actually going to do something, but he's going to do it in a mean way. It's the only way
They're
that
not
he
a
knows how to.
paragon.
Well, I mean, he's going to use intimidation to get people out of the building.
That sounds renegade to me.
So as always,
I want to
It
hear it.
depends
describe
because he's
first.
trying to save lives.
I'm trying to save people. How's
but-
that renegade?
describe first.
Because you. It's
I
more
would
about the
want. So
means
my
to it.
idea basically is to get people out of here so that we don't have to kill anybody. And then nothing else comes in danger of anybody else becoming more infected, I guess. So I would be using my intimidation to. I mean, I just burst through this door. Obviously, there's a little bit of joy in my voice of breaking through the door because that's fun for me. But I would be using my intimidation to kind of scare people, but also make a standing point of I am extremely serious. Get the fuck out of this building. Your
So-
lives are at risk, but not from me, and I don't know how to be that convincing of that. So
So why? Let me think. What is your like? I understand that this is what your like the 10,000 foot view or whatever, but what is like your actual action that your character is going to take? Like, will you say scare everybody out of here? I understand intimidate, sure, but describe the intimidation. Are you pulling out your gun and shooting people in the
No.
face? Like, what is your intimidation?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to be honest and brute about it. That there was explosions caused by some kind of fungal what's the word? I want to be honest with it. Some fungal kind of invasion. And that people have a limited amount of time to get out of here before it starts getting worse. I want to give some sense of urgency, kind of a thing.
Okay, so you're trying almost like a deception check. You're trying to
No, because I mean,
because you're lying. You're not lying, but you're lying. In that case, you're like, "There's a fungus here. It's gonna get you. There's fungus among us."
I mean, to Strix's knowledge, because a lot of this is way beyond him.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I wasn't there for a lot of the talks with, Rena and the other scientist guy. So to his knowledge, he's seen it take over people and stuff like that.
So let's go to the perspective of the people in the room, and then you describe to me what you're doing. We're gonna have you roll. So, everybody's inside the room. They heard an explosion. A couple of them probably left the room to go investigate what the explosion was. A couple of them probably left the room to go investigate what the explosion was. Others are like continuing to either guard this area, monitor, whatever it is. Either way, the hangar itself is relatively quiet. Hassan's like maybe a ship coming or going is relatively quiet. Then all of a sudden, like a couple moments later, a group of 2, 3, 6 people come walking into the room, just like briskly making their way across the room. A couple of seconds after that, a Krogan kind of bursts in the door like, oh, hope we got away, or whatever it was that you had said the line was earlier. And then you look across and you see there's a fuck ton of people that are about to react. Your immediate next action is?
Wait before you shoot. I know this looks suspicious, but the explosions, it was to destroy further. We did it to blow up the Reaper tech, right?
You did, but they don't know there's Reaper tech.
Okay. And there's no way that they would believe it because even the scientists didn't believe it. There's no way any of you will believe this, but the explosion was caused by some of the tech down below. We needed to get rid of it. None of you will believe me if I told you, but just believe in me that it had to be done. Please, we need to get out of here before more harm can be caused. No harm can be caused.
This is not an intimidation. This is a persuasion. You do get the advantage. You are welcome to roll it.
Yeah.
And you have lucky. So.
Yeah.
Okay, sitting at a 14 before you lucky it.
Yeah, I'll lucky it. Why not?
Yeah. Lucky is not working with you today. Did you want to? Okay.
Yeah, I guess 17.
18.
18. I'm sorry.
Wade, could you please do me a favor? Could you begin leveling your character? Back to the three of you. Pat, your character bursts out there. So with your 18 total, you burst out there and say it like this. And one of the guys like bullshit and raises his gun. Another one actually says, "Yeah, I don't know. There's some weird shit going on downstairs." Somebody's like, "Yeah, did you hear the reports about the people killing each other down there?" Someone else was like, "I thought somebody was killing them." Nah.
Don't we have the two guards with us too?
Yeah. So there's amongst them, there are some people that are talking.
I was gonna bring that up after they
go ahead.
If you don't believe me, I know it sounds silly. I have two. There are some with us, and he would kind of like gesture to them, not in like any like threatening way, obviously.
And they're injured too because they got in the fight with you before, but they're still standing, and they have guns. Like you took their guns before. They have new guns. Where they got them from, who knows? But they have guns. Either way, so and they're just kind of like, listen, I just want to get the fuck out of here. Another one's like, we've all been infected. We've all been infected. We need to go. And so people are like, what the fuck? And honestly, the rest of you are continuing to inch your way forward as he's causing this kind of chaos. You're now 2/3 the way to your ship, and you're like, okay. As they're continuing to talk, Pat, is your character like standing in the doorway having this conversation?
No, I imagine I've kind of approached them in a non-threatening type of way.
Yeah, so you're going up to the other people.
I'm not like rushing towards them, but as I'm like talking, I'm like trying to inch my way towards them and try to like urge them out of the room.
Yeah. Or well, by out of the room it means literally get on a ship and leave.
Sure.
There's enough of speculation and doubt and whatnot there that a good number of the people would immediately just be like, fuck it, fuck this. There's too many of us here today anyways. There's some weird shit going on. Because remember, there's so many people here, and there have been reports of this, that, and the other thing.
Exhausted.
Yep.
How many of you guys have been working every day, every week, called in for this random stuff? Your life is worth more.
Oh my god, I totally forgot. You guys also have that persuasion ability that you didn't use. You have a D6. I think you could do so many times a day. Funny enough. But you have your 18 was good enough anyways, but you could have used that with persuasion. It doesn't matter. Continuing on. So you go over there and you continue talking to them about these kind of details, Strix, which is funny. Like Strix is having these this in-depth conversation, convincing people. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go over there. And others are like, oh, if they're leaving, maybe I should go too. And so others are second questioning themselves.
Bill's leaving. I don't want to go if Bill's leaving.
Yeah, right. Bill's so much fun. I want to go hang with Bill. And the rest of your crew get back to the ship, and the ship opens up. They're going into it and like priming it up and getting it ready to take off. So they're just kind of now waiting on you as you're having this conversation. Throw it back to you, Pat.
I mean, you guys can alert me when it's ready to go, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Do they still seem hostile somewhat, or are they kind of like neutral at this
There
point?
are definitely some people there that are like, they heard the explosion. There's like gunfire and shit happening down the hallway. There's like some weird shit happening there.
How does the Paragon stuff work?
What?
How's the Paragon stuff work? Because I'm genuinely not trying to hurt anybody. I want
No,
people to get out of here.
You used your Paragon token.
Oh,
You
okay,
succeeded.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Strix is just gonna hold up his hands and I'm gonna inch my way towards my ship because at least those have shields against their blasters, I imagine.
Mhm.
Look, whether you want it or not, I'm getting out of here. I suggest you all do the same.
Mhm.
Are the two guys coming with us, or are they
Yeah,
fucking
they
off? Okay, boys, and he's gonna just gesture to them.
I think your ship is designed to fly. Give me a second. 6 people plus a pilot, and I think you have exactly right now 6 people. No, you have 7 people, so that actually works perfectly.
Didn't we? How did they get here? Did they like take an Uber?
People.
They get space shuttled in.
Yeah, there's multiple hangars. You're in one of them.
Okay, so we can just drop them off. Where? I guess we should ask them.
They in theory will return a Hemlock, especially the scientist. Hemlock could make use of that person.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Hemlock
they should
wants 'em.
assess subjects.
Sorry, I think I'm getting ahead of where we were. Continue.
Yeah. So you start backing away, making, oh, I'm getting out of here, guys. Okay. And then like as you're doing this, and you're succeeding, and a lot of people are actually getting in and leaving, that then somebody else ends up coming into the door, and like looks like they survived an explosion, and they're all fucked up. And the guy was like, it was a drone. Ugh, fucking drone blew up. And so the other people that are there looks over and goes, what kind of drone was it? What do you mean a drone? It was one of ours. One of our security drones. And people, and even more people are convinced to leave. And she's like, yeah, see?
At this point, I think Strix is just gonna yell at them with intimidation. Get on your ship and get the fuck out.
Yeah, saying that as you're jumping into the door of your ship's already like
I imagine I'm hanging off like the back bay door,
Like
and
they
as
hang
it's
out
like
of the
starting to
helicopter stuff.
lift. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then
Again, weird as the thing is for Strix to just want to kill people. I think he has seen too many innocent people here have to die, especially when I've been face to face with some dude that took 5 hammer hits from me and did not go down. I think that's why he doesn't want to attack anybody else. Because he doesn't like that threat.
We've been very Paragon today. We're evacuating 2 guards, 2 scientists. I mean, one of them I guess is Rena, but like we're still bringing some random botanist out that we don't know.
Yeah.
And now Strix using Paragon to save people. And the Paragon earlier was used to, I guess that was a different session, but
Yeah. Yep.
We're the good guys. We're the guardians of the
Well, I mean,
Orion.
Messi murdered a whole bunch of people recently for absolutely no reason. I just never gave out the voluminous Paragon and some of the renegade
real
stuff
life.
of that.
Oh my.
God,
In
should
real
I
life, I
click a
did
hit
that.
die to level up HP?
You just click hit die to level up HP. Yes.
Yeah, should I do that now or should I wait? You told
Yeah,
me
go
to
ahead.
level up.
So you guys go ahead and below average. So you guys hop in there and start making your way. There's a way to re-roll, I think. I just don't
That's
remember.
what I asked that in chat. No one answered, so I don't know.
They might not know. Let me just see which one it is. It's usually the what would it be in this one? Give me 1 second. Blessings of the Goddess is the not praise the goddess. Blessings of the Goddess is the the thing in question here. Oops, shit.
That was incredible.
Oh, somebody actually just gave you a reroll. It's not gonna just did. So anyways, the thing flies away with you like hanging out the back of it as it like breaks through out of the building, and so all of a sudden you go from like 2 feet above the ground, 2 feet above the ground, 2 feet above the ground, 2,000 feet above the floor. Like oh shit, and so you're like hanging out and like watching this, and then finally you pull yourself in, and the door will just automatically like.
I imagine I have enough strength to just hold on to the ship because I mean I need a lot of strength to just pick up my hammer. So I think I'm fine.
You're
But-
very good. That's for you, Wade. That
My
was for the
first
group.
words is everyone kind of just stares at me when I walk back in. I think that went well.
That entire fucking mission was a goddamn mess.
For you.
I was gonna say something, but now I won't. That Bane reference was too much.
Welcome.
How does Strix know who Bane is?
Watch
Not
something.
worry about it.
think Hemlock
Okay.
tweeted about him
What
once.
if I just talked as Bane from now on?
So I'm supposed to re-roll that, Scott? That's what you said?
Correct. Yeah. Snaga gave that to you.
Thank you, Snaga. Let's hope I do better with it.
Hey,
Oh, that was to
uh,
take your picks. That was not for me. Okay.
What's the whole point of us being here was to get a ship or something, right?
Yeah. That's why you were helping him. So let's get to the tail end of this. This thing
Okay.
flies over to back to where Hemlock's ship is, and when it gets back to Hemlock's ship, which is the clean ship, so on and so forth, everybody goes in there, and you see there's a new Hemlock, or sorry, what's it called? Loki mech will meet you there, and the Loki mech will simply say, if everybody could please follow me this way. There will be sanitation protocols, of course, especially for the three of you. Please come this way. And we'll move forward, and then a door will open up and say, if the three of you could please step inside of here for the sake of your sanitation, and then we'll do the other sorry. If the four of you, it's including Rena as well, could please step inside here for sanitation protocol, and the other three I will be taking care of shortly. So Rena, I imagine you go in there with the scientist and the two people.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Cool. You go in there.
Opens, you're ejected into space.
You're not even in space. You go in. You go in there, and the door shuts behind you, of course. And then the room starts to fill with a gas, of course, as it's going to do, because it's for the sake of sanitation or what have you. Can you make me a Constitution save?
Yeah, I can. Sorry to put it back to normal.
Okay, you're fine. After you cough for a little bit and you have your helmet on, but as we discussed before, and your mylar glasses open, you start coughing a little bit, and you're like, no, fuck. And you click the button to have the glass close on your helmet, so you kind of cough through it, and there's the air purifier inside your helmet and your suit or whatever it is keeps you safe. And the three of them cough a little bit, and then eventually they just pass out as they're hit with some sort of noxious gas. And you're like, the fuck? It's clearly you guys were just poisoned or gassed or whatever it is, and you survived. What does your character do?
Hemlock is the one that asked us to go in here, right?
Correct.
I don't know if he can hear me while we're inside. Or not.
You're alone inside the room with three
But
unconscious people.
she'd probably be like, what the? And then, look around for the exit, go back to the doors, I guess, that
Yep.
she just walked through, or go across the way.
Yeah, over to the door that you just
We're all
walked in.
standing there wearing our robes, and we just shake our
Yeah.
head.
Pounding on the door or whatever it is, Rena.
Yeah, trying to open it.
Cool. So she went. You guys saw the four of them go into the room, and the door shut. And Hemlock gestures towards the room that you guys were in previously, comfortably in previously, and says, "We can discuss other matters inside here. If the three of you would please accompany me." And it turns and it walks into the room that it's going in with the three of you guys that you've been before. Yeah.
That was a bit, as Graff walks in and follows. Well, that was definitely a bit of a shit show, wasn't it?
Mission was accomplished, though there were certain deviations from the original plan. Overall,
Yeah, we
a
didn't have
success.
plant monsters on the original docket.
Neither were there supposed to be Reaper artifacts. Nonetheless, we were able to accomplish a greater good. Shuts the door behind the three of you when you go in there. About a minute later, Rena's character's pounding on the door across the hallway, and you can't hear it because you're through another door and with it shut. Because you have no clue what's going on over there. She's like, pound, 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 but you can't hear it. It says, but as previously stated, overall, a success. Do you have
And
that?
if we could hear it,
encrypted-
it's not like pounding going on some celebrity ship's a new thing.
Do you have that encrypted data chip for me?
Do
Yes.
we?
Oh yeah, I took it. He holds it out. Yeah, your one of your mechs gave it to me. I have it here.
Whoops.
He gestures towards the table that's in front of you, and a little thing opens up in the table, so there's a spot where you can plug the data chip in.
He'll do that. He'll plug it in and say,
And then the
I
thing
assume we're
shuts.
gonna find out what's on it.
I am running the protocols right now to start analyzing all of the information and discerning whether or not a cure can in fact be made. Just so you all understand what it was that was what you just gave back to me on that data chip was all research of how it is that they fabricated this system. It is all the trials, all the success, failures, and their success. All information required for this to be replicated.
The 2 guards and the male botanist were all infected as well, but the woman wasn't.
Are you
least as far as we
informing me
know.
of this as though I wasn't traveling with you the entire time?
I guess you were. Yeah. What are you gonna do with him?
It is possible that his understanding of the research could come to realizations beyond my algorithms, though highly unlikely, and he may be a key aspect in discerning how to reverse engineer this. To engineer a cure to what it was that they had done. The other 2, well, we can't exactly have husks walking around waiting to be triggered, can we? Instead, we will attempt to alleviate them of their plague.
If you want to go after Binary Helix, he was pretty high up too, being a secret clearance as he was. You could convince him to be a whistleblower as well. Once you're done with the information he might have.
Certainly,
Well,
approaching them from the legal perspective could have
Circling
its
back.
benefits.
The 2 guards, yeah, they're infected, but isn't that the point of the cure?
Correct. We need to engineer a cure.
Oh, I see. I thought you were saying dispose of them before that.
No, that would be first-degree murder.
What? I mean, yeah. Then he looks at Graff and says, didn't he like light people on fire?
Well, he I don't fucking know how all this plays out, but yeah, he at least was a little bit more willing to have exceptions inside. But I guess that was also not you, because you were here the whole time. He's like realizing the perfect crime that an AI can commit.
And then just says, well, then if all is in order, the concert should be ending in the next a couple of minutes. There'll be a very rapid breakdown of the various bits of equipment that were used inside of the concert. Most of the supplies will be left behind, donated to the local schools and facilities that need to use them, and we will be breaking atmosphere in about 4 hours. I imagine all of you are a tad filthy and hungry at this point. We do have a showering facility for each of you to get yourselves cleaned. Your clothes can be sanitized and prepared for you to return to. Your rooms are still prepared as they were last night.
Great. I guess just let us know if all 4 are infected and what we can do to help with any kind of cure or whatever.
I don't think you need to worry about the 4 of them.
Oh, well, if you say so. God damn.
Then we all agree.
Guys, let me out of here.
Yeah, I guess I'll go
Guys?
get some shut-eye. That sounds good.
Wonder where
Yeah, I'm
that
pretty
botanist
sleepy.
went. Oh, I'll figure it out in the morning.
Cool. You guys, he says, like gestures over towards one of the walls. You know, the 3 things open up and there's like showers or whatever it is over there for you to clean yourself, and says, make yourselves comfortable. We'll see to it that you can find your way back to your room shortly. and like the door will open and it'll walk out and it'll shut the door. Like as it walks out and like right before the door shuts again, again Wade has a really high passive perception. I think it's like a 17 or something. He would literally hear like a two noises like reverbs, and the door shuts.
They're listening to Hemlock's music out there. I get it.
Yep.
Help! 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 Boom! 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 Please
I like
let
this
me
one.
out! Boom! Boom!
Relatable.
Boom!
Cool.
This one's called I'm Trapped.
And I do want to say that what happens with the botanist and everything else can, of course, be handled next session. Rena, Messy, and Pat, you guys can start leveling your characters in about 30 seconds. We just got to make sure that we adequately respect the fact that Wade got his 20 minutes and you were about 23 seconds too soon, so please don't start yet.
Hey, Scott, how about 2 levels? Hold on, don't answer yet. Don't answer yet. Fuck.
Appropriate. Okay. So, about 12 more seconds or so each. Oh, actually, you know what? That took longer than I expected. You may now start leveling up your characters. What level are you guys
Hey,
turning
hit your
now?
hit dice for 6.
I guess
Yeah.
we're about to hit 7, so...
7. I thought we were hitting 6. Were we already 6?
Oh, we're about to hit 6. Sorry. I
Okay.
forgot the numbers.
Yep. Wade and Messy both.
Scott, can you send me the new thing? For
yeah. The updated.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
started to level
Scott,
and I
can you
was
send
like,
me the
wait.
nudes?
Give me those nudes.
Guys,
All right,
click
well, I'm
your
going to
hit die.
start my hit die. I'm doing it first. I'm going first. No one else can do it. I'm going first.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Pretty good. On a D8, got a 7. I'll take it.
Yeah, run away. You win. Run away.
Go on. Who's up?
Oh!
Damn.
Oh, Strix. That's even
I
better.
needed more health.
What?
I don't know if you needed that much.
Bro, I'm not even lying. I'm at a zesty 60.
Well, I think we know where the reroll's going.
I'm at a zesty 69 health right now.
No
Nice.
shot.
I am.
You can't get any more health, unfortunately. That's the
I know
cap.
I can't.
Did we get a
Rena,
reroll
you can
already?
roll again. You have a reroll.
There was a reroll given. Wade did not use it because he
Okay.
got a 5 out of I think 10.
I will use it. Sorry.
Don't fuck this
All
up.
good.
roll a 1.
Don't fuck.
Oh yes!
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait, is it just me, or have you rolled min-max more than half your rolls today?
sir.
Quite a few.
Mostly max, yeah.
All right, well, I guess
Oh,
I'm
that's
taking
right.
my 7.
There is literally a reroll health at level up only button. I forgot about that. And Forensic actually
Oh.
pressed it. It's not the other one. Forensic pressed the correct one. Thank you, Forensic, for that one. Wade, you are welcome to
Forensic's always
level.
doing the right thing.
Yeah, thank you
Wait, what did I do?
for knowing better than me. Wade, you're welcome to reroll. You got to reroll.
Oh, I did? Okay, question though. If I re-roll, do I have to take the new one or can I take the higher of the 2?
You take the new one?
Could I have
Yeah,
only
you have
gotten?
to take the new one.
Could I have only gotten like one more?
It's lower.
Right, like that's what we always do, right? You take the new one?
I don't
you
remember, man.
always
We've
take the
leveled
new
up
one.
like twice ever.
No, but Rena and Messi have been with me playing 5e for
I
years.
liked my 7 more.
Rena,
Oh.
confirm for Messi, is that we always did, you took the new one, right? Or is it the higher of the 2?
I thought we always did higher.
I genuinely don't remember.
No, because I remember we'd roll high, and then we'd beg people not to give us rerolls.
Okay, the new,
I would
the
beg
new one
for
then.
a reroll because God, a 2 on a D10, help me.
Remember, Wade, you gave like 75 luck like rerolls to who was that was rolling trash on that Monday session?
I don't remember, but yeah, I think I had to give them like 6 rerolls for their HP.
Wade, they needed it.
Where's
This
the-
past Monday, they got in so many
the redeem?
combats. They're fighting oozes left and right, and they got the shit
It's on
kicked
the
out of them.
spend.
Like, it's so bad, Wade, that when they did their level up, what's his name, Cell, ended up just taking the toughness feat. He's like, fuck, I'm just getting 16 extra health points and took the toughness feat.
Yeah, because he rolled like 3 or less like every fucking time. I forget what dice he had. It was D8 maybe or something, but
Who was it that was rolling it? Was it Nick?
I don't remember.
Nick,
I just remember
Nick,
somebody was rolling like shit, and I was like, oh dear God.
Nick, our entire lives. I've known him since we were 12 or something.
Scott, I've got
Our
55,000
entire lives,
in
he's
it.
always
Can I give
rolled
myself
that way.
reroll?
So
Right?
No.
nobody has given you another reroll
Can
yet.
I
so.
give myself one?
So quick question. Somebody might pop one in, but while we're chatting. So,
Yes, sir.
oh, actually, somebody just gave you one. I won't lie. I love when
Thank
they
you,
click the
Forensic.
reroll thing. It's literally
Forensic.
Ashley Williams saying like the sexy sir, yes sir.
Woo!
Seven,
If I get my seven, alright.
Go on. Third time's the charm.
One more roll.
Third
One more
time's
roll.
third time's the charm. Chat.
One more roll.
Scott, you gonna
One
spend
more
1,000? Why
roll.
don't you spend 1,000, Scott?
So back to what we were talking about with your level ups, specifically Wade and Messy. You guys get a feat, or I should say, an ASI this level. What are each of you grabbing with those ASIs if you already know?
I don't have my updated sheet. I think it's on my other old PC, so I gotta look. But I think it was enhanced
I know what I got.
optics.
Enhanced optics. Oh, so enhanced optics. What are you proficient in? Insight, perception. That, by the way, it's a broken
three.
feat. And when I'm done rewriting this system, which I won't be for a few years, that'll be 100% removed, or I should say, altered to not be broken. But you're proficient with all three, so it gives you expertise in all three. There's 0 feats. There's actually 0 feats out there that exist that give you expertise in 2. There was one that was in a UA, and they removed it because they decided it was too powerful. So that's how powerful it is.
This
Wait,
is
what does this one do? What
I
does this
love
one
it.
do?
It gives you a proficiency, if you're already proficient, expertise in 3 skills.
It's
We're gonna be level
specifically though. It's
6, right?
specifically perception, investigation, and insight.
Which, by the way, insight makes no sense in enhanced optics. That like doesn't even logically make sense. And somebody else made the argument, no, it's like the Cyberpunk game where like you can see people, and I was like, oh, so this was written before that game came out. Cool. I'm glad that that's what you're hearkening to. Like it doesn't even make sense.
In Deus Ex, you could do it too, but
Yeah, but isn't Deus Ex also like
Um,
only 3 years old?
no. Human Revolution. I mean, the first one was like really old, but Human
The first one was
Revolution is the one I'm
like
thinking
early 2000s, I want to say. Could you do that back then too?
of. The only
Alright.
one I played, or the earliest one I played, was Human Revolution. That was 2011.
Oh wow, that was way later than I anticipated.
I guess I'm just gonna
Yeah, I
mark.
mean, that
the
was before Mass
7
Effect 3.
hit points. And Scott, can you link me the?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm actively looking for it while we're speaking.
That's actually dumb because that's 3 of like the best skills. Because Investigator as the
it's
a
the
background only
3
gives you 1.
most consistently important skills in the entire game. It's insanely
Yeah,
broken.
wait. DM me who wrote that one. I want to know who wrote that perk. I guess I can bet.
I believe it's actually the original writer. Like I can't even shit on anybody in this one. I believe here. Let me look.
You gotta ask him what. Maybe it's like pick one of the 3.
No.
Yeah,
no,
so
no,
now I have
actually,
an 18 passive insight, 17 passive investigation,
dumb.
and
That's
18
so dumb.
passive perception.
Yeah, when Messy's
They can-
arguing that it's too powerful, you know it's bad. Not
Can
to say
any of
bad
us get
Messy,
that?
but huh?
Yeah,
We could all get that.
it's
Yes,
just it's
in
a
theory,
free
yes.
feat. Yeah.
So Messy. Originally,
That's
it
silly.
also gave dark vision.
It should.
What?
Yeah, it originally had more.
I mean, it only helps.
It was
skills,
literally
so it really
like
should.
the cokehead there. But wait, there's more. You know, like
It should. Can I have dark vision?
What?
what's it called again?
Enhanced optics.
Enhanced optics.
That's what it's called.
I'd prefer it being maybe just one of those 3 plus dark vision. That's
Holy shit! It
kinda
does
strong.
still give dark vision. Oh
Hey,
my
I've got dark
god!
vision. How many feet?
Oh, you know that's what it
Wait,
was.
that
It
is
used to.
that
No,
is
my
stupid.
apologies. It used to not give dark vision. It used to give those 3 skills in infravision, but they downgraded its dark vision because infravision allows you to see through invisibility.
Is this going to be level
So-
6, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's Scott. This is dumb, dude. This
Yeah,
is
I know.
dumb.
I'm aware. I'm aware of how broken it is.
You
I
can't
know it's
allow
fucking
this.
stupid. It
You
is stupid.
I'm
It is-
sorry, you cannot allow this.
It has been allowed in now the 3 5e ME 5e games that I've
That
played in.
you need to fix this immediately. Just refund it to everybody. Say, hey, you get any
I'm
feat of
so
your choice.
sorry,
but I'm
Messi.
taking that
I
one
can't
away.
hear you over this choice.
All right, well, I'll pick it 2 then. I got it 2.
I mean, Messy, no jokes. My Wednesday morning one that we stopped playing a while ago. I want to
Yeah.
say 3 out of the 4 PCs had it.
I
That's-
still feel like Lucky's more broken than enhanced optics. You guys think
No
enhanced
way.
optics is better?
Yes,
Enhanced Optics
absolutely.
is every single solitary time, no question. 3 different skills every time. infinite use, and dark vision.
Yeah, but you can't turn disadvantage into super advantage.
Correct. Only 3 times.
That's so that
usually.
is whenever lucky is busted. Whenever you have disadvantage on a roll.
So hold on. Normal lucky, this past
Well,
mission
sure.
you went on would have been he could have used only 3 rolls over the course of 4 sessions. Yours is I get this for every one of those many rolls that we made over those 4 sessions. It
I
would have
thought
been like
we said
3,
Pat
4
could use
dozen
it 3
rolls.
times per session.
So I changed it to that for him, 3 times per session, because most of the time you guys have several days fly by in a session. So sometimes it's more powerful from Pat, but usually it actually makes it less powerful for Pat.
And
It makes more sense in a stream game.
Yes.
Recently,
I
I
agree.
haven't been using all 3. Like last session, I used 1.
Yep.
This session, I used 2.
Yep.
So I mean,
I-
over
I'm
the
not-
course
Pat
of
didn't
us
help.
being here, I think I've used maybe 5 or 6 lucky dice.
Pat, the fact that I changed it to that and you agreed to it actually makes it less powerful, even if it doesn't seem to feel that way sometimes. It actually makes it less powerful, and I think
It's
it
a lot
puts it
easier
more
to
in
manage.
balance for where I like. It's also easier to manage too, I agree.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so enhanced optics is there. Wade, to go back to answer your question, literally the only thing that changed for you from what you see on n7.com and what's here is you get 1 more combat power.
Oh,
Otherwise,
cool.
it's exactly what.
And did you ever finish rewriting the reload?
The tactical, no, I will take care of that for you before next session.
So
Dude, this is so silly. I really don't want to spend my level to getting this, but it makes so much sense too.
You talking about the optics?
Yeah, because I get a +3, because that's my proficiency bonus now.
Yep.
In perception, investigation, insight rolls, and dark vision. So when I stealth, it's useful.
It is.
How do we mark dark vision on here?
It's
You just write
nuts.
it in your. You just write it in your like special features.
I didn't even know about the dark vision
It is
part.
the most broken feat. It is so broken. It feels like the explorer class. It is insane, and it 100% will be removed when I'm done rewriting the whole PDF. But I am not rewriting that whole PDF right now. I am in the middle of writing.
It's okay. I will have a new DM by then who likes fun.
That
and, I
may
will-
be
Dude,
true.
this is not fun.
I'm currently
I think it's fun.
20 pages into writing a 25-page PDF. For
I don't like
Aurora
balance
right now.
for fun, man.
so-
I like Diablo. I like being OP. You give me the ability to one-shot fucking super bosses, and I'm having a good time. I have to work or
Right.
think strategy, and it's like, oh fuck, this is boring.
See,
I don't need to
that's
work.
just
I already
playing
have
on
a job.
easy though.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's see to me.
You know
that's
how I
like,
played
this is a
Twisted Metal?
multiplayer game.
it's like then why
Invincibility,
even
unlimited
why
ammo.
roll
on
dice
easy.
though? But like why even have
Invincibility,
dice as a part of
unlimited
the
ammo.
game?
Yeah, we should get rid of dice.
You can still
a good
occasionally
idea.
fail something.
question.
What?
Question. Am I able to have 3rd level spells yet or no?
Well, I don't even know if you have 2nd level spells yet, bro.
I do.
Check your sheet. It should tell you, right? On your
Sure.
I'm
class
looking.
sentinel?
You're a sentinel. Sentinel at 6th level. Yes, you have 2nd level spells. You don't have 3rd level spells until level 9.
Okay. So I've got 1st and 2nd. Okay.
Correct. So 6th level,
You
you
learn
got
one new
nothing.
power, and you get 1 more barrier use.
Correct. You got nothing as a
Yeah.
class feature this level.
So 1 more barrier use, and you get to pick another power.
Wait, can we talk about this, man?
No.
Can we have a chat about
Wade's
enhanced optics for a
character
second?
design is literally how do I break the system? What was the
Uh,
last
Yo,
feat you took, Wade?
How funny would it be if I took Unity, Scott? Spawn
Uh,
a swarm of healing nanobots.
Oh, that's great. That's really cool. Joke aside, it's really cool.
I've got that
Wait.
shotgun mod that's also got nanobots.
What was the last feat you took?
I think it was Prodigy, so I could get another tool proficiency, so I could get Starship Helm.
Oh, Prodigy's not that bad. I don't even think it was Prodigy. I think technically it was skilled, or
I'll have to look on this particular version of the save file. It says Prodigy.
yeah.
I've
but
got
it's-
skill
so
expert written
Prodigy
down a
was the
couple
worst
times.
version
I've
of
got
skill expert.
I have skill expert as one of them I want to take eventually. I've got ace pilot as one I eventually want to take. I've just got 1 strength, 1 dex. Have I ever gained a dex, or did I start with 16, Scott? Or did I start with 15?
I think you started with 15, and you with your level 4 feat, you brought that up to a 16.
The Prodigy got it to a 16. Okay.
Well, again, I'm pretty sure it was skill, whatever. But either way, both of those feats give +1 to a attribute of your choice. So that's how you got it to a 16.
Yeah, I've got a list of different feats and things I want to do.
Whoa. Wait, the first edition of this ability has different text, which is a lot different.
What are you talking about?
I went all the way back to version 0.8 or whatever.
Of what?
and the writing's different on it.
I don't know what you're
It gives
referring to.
you for enhanced optics.
Okay, read it.
It says you gain low light vision. If you already have low light vision, then gain dark vision. You also get proficiency in perception, investigation, and insight. If you are already proficient in any of these, you gain a permanent +2.
That doesn't even make sense for 5e. That's like bad writing for 5e. First of all, there's no such thing as low light vision in 5e. So
Yeah, I don't know what
that's
is.
foolish. And +2 mods rather than giving advantage or double proficiency also makes no sense. So that's even worse, even though it's less powerful. That's even worse than the current one because it's just bad writing.
Yeah.
I prefer the one Wade has, even though it's broken and obnoxious, because at least it makes sense for the system. Not sense power balance wise, but writing wise.
And even though I am taking some, I mean, I don't think I'm taking anything else that's really broken. I'm not taking Lucky or anything, which is the other one we've talked about being broken. But
Lucky's the one
all
that most
things I've tried
DMs
to
are
take
scared of.
have been
but
things I think
silly.
make sense for a character who's a pilot and also a soldier.
I would say Lucky is broken,
Lucky,
but
when people like have aneurysms over Lucky, it's like, bro, it's really not that bad. It's
You
know,
can
I
see
think
how
this is
much it
way
helped me
worse than
today.
Lucky.
A 4, a 4, and a 5.
I have a high chance of succeeding these 3 int rolls.
yeah, that's
actually,
like
one's
one's
int,
wisdom,
2 are
but-
wisdom. Yeah.
2 of wisdom. Yeah, but those are, I mean, those are very important roles to have. And as you gain levels, the proficiency bonus will stack with those as well. So you're going to
know.
get.
That's why a lot of the things I look at going with my
eventually
character
his
give me.
especially if you took observant, but his passive ends up being like a
Yeah.
plus 12 or higher.
Yeah,
so it ends up
Observant's
being
just
a
a worse
22 or
version of
higher.
this.
Hmm?
Observant's just a worse feat than
Well,
enhanced optics.
But observant can stack with the passive.
Okay, it gives you a +10 in passive, which is great. But this, I mean, this is still giving you a double proficiency bonus in your passive too, right?
I'm
So-
not arguing with you. Yes, I'm saying.
So
saying,
eventually,
but wait,
you know,
there's
it's
more.
gonna be pretty close.
Yeah. But you can do one and the other. They are additive. It doesn't have to be one or the other. But I'm agreeing with you. This is the better of the two.
Ugh,
If you're choosing one or
it's
the other.
disgusting, but I'm gonna get it too.
It's disgusting because it is the 3 skills that are the most frequently used as passive skills in the system in 5e. So, yeah, I agree with you. It's obnoxious, but
Okay.
I'm allowing it because there's currently I don't have enough of an argument not to. So, it just makes me wish I
Seriously?
did
You
an
don't?
enhanced soldier beforehand. We should have left soldier shitty.
Oh God, I think you're letting him get away with too much. You've let everyone who's got
This has
ability
been
get
a
away
very
with it.
publicly open plan since like
Yeah.
session 1 that this
100%.
was.
Well, I
And
guess I didn't
bitched
read
about-
it till now.
I bitched about it since session 1, but I've never told them no.
Also, I don't get an ASI.
But
So-
just so you know, in the community, in the Discord, I bitched about this a bunch, and other people are like, "It's not that bad," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm the
That's
like,
that's
You're
crazy.
just
people say
becoming
that's not
old
bad.
and you don't like fun. I get it.
no." It's because
It's
unfortunately,
not.
the general perspective in the community is, but wait, there's more, and that's like my problem with homebrew in general is that most
Ugh.
people don't care about balance, and balance is a very important in system design. But either way, I'm not going to fight over this one.
Sure.
Question.
You should, but okay.
Could I use my new powers, my new spell to upgrade one of my other spells?
Elaborate.
To get one of the other like branches?
Oh, yeah. So if you're saying, Scott, I got a new spell this level, I'm not going to get a new spell. I want to upgrade another one instead. The answer is yes.
Okay.
Which one are you upgrading?
So
I'm thinking about it right now.
Or advancing, I should say.
So just to clarify here, Scott, so you understand what's happening. He gets an ASI at this level. He's taking that ASI to get his 3 abilities plus dark vision.
Correct. Yes.
I get expertise this level, so I get 2 skill proficiencies of my choice.
Not skill proficiencies. It's 2 expertise of your choice. But yes.
Right. 2. I can get 2 of the abilities I already have proficiency in expertise.
Correct. Yes.
Which is just a worse version of what he's getting.
But you also get an ASI.
No, I don't also get an ASI.
You're an infiltrator, which is a rogue. You get an ASI.
I only get expertise according to the
what?
website.
You don't get an
Yeah.
ASI.
I don't get an ASI till 8.
Aren't you a rogue? Don't rogues get ASI level 6?
I don't know. I'm not that
He
nerdy.
gets 6 ASIs total. One is not at level 6, but he does get one at 8
No.
and 10.
5e rogue only gets expertise at level 6.
No, because fighters get the extra ASI.
just
And
checked.
I thought specifically rogue also got an extra ASI.
Nope. No, sir.
Usually it's
I get
no
7, he gets
no.
6.
It's level 10. It's level 10. It's not only fighters. It's level 10. Rogues
I just
do
said
have
he
an
gets
extra
one.
ASI.
Am I
I'm not
missing one?
wrong, but I am wrong on what level it is. Rogues get the extra one at level 10.
I just said he got one at 8 and 10.
I'm sorry. I was looking for because it's not a matter. So yes, they get one at 10 because everybody gets at 4, 8, 12, 16, and strangely enough 19, which is a weird thing 5e did. But soldiers get one, I think, at 6, 10, and like 14 or something like that, and rogues get an extra one at 10.
We get
I
one
see what you're saying.
4, 6, 8,
Well,
12, 14, 16, 19.
Yeah, your extra ones. You're specifically the so you don't get the base. Your extra ones are 6, 10, and 14.
he's dying. He's fucking dying.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't get one at 10, but I do get an extra one at like 16.
Oh, you don't get one at 10.
Scott,
Okay, so
stop
you only
dying,
get
okay.
you only get 2 extras. He gets 1 extra. Okay, I thought you had 3 and he got 1. My apologies.
No, I don't get one at 10.
Well, this is awkward.
What's awkward?
I guess I'll get my fucking proficiencies in deception. I'm picking the ones that aren't investigation, insight, or perception
You
because
don't
I'm
have
gonna
to
get
take
those.
enhanced optics. I just figured one of us should be good at it.
I have to. No, I have to. Okay,
Wait, how are you
Perception?
taking enhanced optics if you're level 6? You don't get it.
I'm not. I will at 8.
He's saying he'll take
Oh,
it later.
you're saying you're not going to pick expertise in those 2 skills, whereas otherwise you may have because in 2 levels you have to
Right.
get it. What is your
Exactly.
This is why I
dexterity?
planned out my character to like level 20 already, so that way I knew where I wanted to go.
It's at a 17 right now, and my intelligence is at a 15, and those are my 2 main stats. But instead of getting a +1 in each of those, it makes more sense to wait till level 10 to do that. Excuse you.
Usually you don't want to grab the
that-
observant feat. You can get the +1 intelligence and
Oh, what a great case. No, I think I'll just do the one that's OP and then just level myself up at 10. If we ever get that far, who knows? I might die next level. What do I want? Not investigation, because I get that one later. Perception I'll get later. So I want persuasion. That's the only one I can get. Or sleight of hand.
Rena, you want to tell everybody what you get this level?
Done.
No. But I did have a question in Discord I DM'd you about, so.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Well, where's the new Explorer class? I'll just look. Where is it? Scott's not even sent me my own class.
Great question, Rena. I'll have to reverse engineer to get that exact answer for you. I want to
Yeah.
say yes, except for what you're talking about, but now I
Kinda
need to
jumped the
confirm
gun.
because that's
Okay.
important. I have to find out right
Yeah.
now because that affects Wade if you are correct.
Yeah.
So let me reverse engineer super fast.
Okay.
Did you apply it yet or no?
No, I didn't.
Perfect.
I
Give
was
me a
waiting.
second to think, and I will respond to you. Okay.
Okay, sounds
let's
good.
say, cool. Let me calculator. Great question, Rena, and very honest. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I could have just. Yeah. I wasn't going to do that. That's so
what
fun.
do you roll with? D8, D10? What do you roll? D8. I'm gonna click one real quick. It's a D8.
8.
Okay.
It's 8.
So. Oh, sorry. And then let's assume it's level. Let's take away 10. Is that? And then what's the average on a D8? Is it 5? So minus
Yes.
4.5,
So, yeah.
so yeah. 4.5, so I guess you
Okay,
round
yeah.
up.
So Rena, assuming you took averages after level 3, because everybody took max into level 3, you are 100% correct. Because when I did the math, level 1 to 3, you got 8, so that's 24 health points. Plus
Okay.
levels 4 and 5, you got 5 health points, and then you got 2 times 5 is 10 health points for all of the Constitution. That leaves you with 7 health points left over, which would be level 6 plus. So what Rena called out for in Discord, she's being honest about, I accidentally built this character to level 6, thinking that she was level 6 when she came in, but she wasn't. She was level 5. So I was like, just ignore this one feature, and otherwise you're okay. But that's not
Right.
true. She actually also had the extra health points. So, Rena, you rolled for those health. You have 2 options here. One, keep your health exactly as it is, with its total as it was already written on your character sheet. And
What is your total health?
Wade can take the reroll.
51.
Or 2, you technically rolled an
She should
8,
take
right?
it.
Which is maximum. That
should
means you
keep
can
the 8.
actually add 3 health points to your character. You fucking rolled for it. Sweet.
I'm already at 63, Rena. I think you should take
Okay.
the extra 3, so keep the 8.
That would bring her to
Okay, sure.
54.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm at 45. You guys are so strong.
I mean, Xenisthea literally had like 10 HP at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty bad, so this is doing pretty good. I'll take the 3 then.
Yeah, that's fine. You rolled the 8, you should keep it.
Thanks.
I had 3 chances to get better than a 5 and couldn't do it. So.
Yep. You rolled. You had 2 rerolls. Rena had 1. That's what was done by chat.
That was redeemed, right?
Redeemed. Thanks the word. Thank you. Redeemed by chat. So Rena, thank you again for the honesty. I appreciate that. And you know what?
Yeah.
For your honesty, to say thank you for that, Wade, you can have a reroll. Hey, listen. You have to reward the party for being awesome.
And
I'm-
whatever you get, you
I'm
have
not
to take.
worried about, I know. I'm not worried about
If
the
you
reward.
roll less
I'm
than a
worried about
5,
the-
if you roll less than a 5, I'll let you keep the 5.
No.
This is an advantage
No.
roll.
No.
Hey!
Ugh.
That's 4 extra health points.
If I had 2 more health points, I'd have 69. Scott, can we talk?
Just FYI, our tank has 69 right now. So
Wait a second. No, he doesn't have 69. He has like 150,000. Because I just shoot him and he just says, "You haven't heard
how
my
much
health
health?
pool yet."
How much health do you have, Pat?
69.
No.
But
Oh,
that's my
interesting.
base
Pat.
health.
Pat, yeah, that's your base health.
That's
How
my
many
base
layers
health.
do you have on top of that?
I was gonna say I don't
Um,
have barrier or tech armor.
Typically have 5 shield, right?
Well, yeah.
We all typically have 5 shield. You have tech armor.
I
and you
have 5
barrier
shield, I have tech armor, I have
and you have a
4
higher
barrier
AC.
uses now.
and a higher AC, so you're harder to hit.
Yeah, I think once I get my AC, I'll go back up to 18.
So before
And I'm thinking about taking this really cool new cantrip that they added called Blade Armor, which makes my AC 20.
wait, what's blade armor? Blue. I don't have to blue. I'll find it.
As a bonus action or as a reaction to taking damage, you reinforce your armor with razor sharp blades that damage nearby enemies until the power ends. Lasts 1 minute. Your AC increases by 2, but you're unable to dodge and have disadvantage on dex saving throws. That means nothing to me because I can just plop my thing back on me. I can use my bonus action to deactivate blade armor. While blade armor is active, it is considered a melee weapon that deals 1d6 piercing damage. If a creature is grappled by you, you have advantage on attack rolls made with blade armor against the grappled creature. You also have advantage on strength athletics to grapple and deal 1d6 piercing damage when you grapple the target. A creature that is grappled by you while blade armor is active takes 1d6 piercing damage each time it attempts to escape from the grapple.
Pat,
1 per
Pat,
long rest.
Pat,
Yeah, once per long
Pat,
rest.
Pat.
And my damage
Pat.
increases
Pat.
when I hit 5th level, so it's
Pat.
a
What color is
2d6.
blade armor?
Oh, I'm getting to that. There's an advanced option that is poison armor.
Pat, what color is blade armor?
It's got to be purple, right? It's got to be that or red.
It's red.
Yeah.
It's a combat power. You do purple and orange.
I know, but it's super fucking cool.
I could take it.
I want it.
Oh, Pat, got chat. I will give Wade 69 health points if he doesn't take enhanced objects.
I'm not. No. Taking
All
my
right.
hands objects.
There you go.
What about 79? Up the ante.
No.
What if I give you 43 of my 45 health points? Would you do it?
Is it really gonna be that bad for you to be like, Wade notices this?
No, not in the least bit. I'm good. I'll good.
Only if you're in the room. It's fine.
I'm good, Wade. worry about
Honestly,
it.
the thing that I was
He's
looking
very
at,
offended by this this ability.
the thing that I was looking at getting,
I'll
because
tell you why off stream.
So I haven't gotten to actually I wrote down a power that I never actually put on my sheet. I have Cryoblast and I just haven't used it. I was thinking about getting Incinerate, and Hemlock is the one that taught me how to use it
Sounds great.
because they have really cool synergy. Especially if I upgrade Incinerate, I can do some pretty disgusting stuff with Incinerate.
With mixed
if-
cryoblast, you're talking about, right?
Yeah. If I
Oh.
cryoblast something, then next turn, if they're still primed, I can incinerate them. And when a creature is hit, when I hit a creature that's with incinerate, if the target is primed cold, I deal crit hits. So
Do we have one more hit dice now too? Did it go from?
Yeah.
5 to 6?
That'll auto go up when you increase the level in your character.
So
sheet.
should I increase mine from 2 to 3? Should I have 3 out of 6 or still just 2 out of 6?
Oh, that'll go up when you have your long rest.
Well, I know, but I was at 2 of 5. It just went up to 6.
No,
So should
it'll.
it be-
So if you're a 2 of 5, it'll be a 2 of 6.
Okay, so you gain a maximum hit die. You don't gain that hit die. when you level
Correct,
up?
but that's okay because you're literally gaining your level like overnight. Like so
Okay.
you're actually not going to be at 2 of. You're actually going to be at
How many
half of
hit die do you
6,
gain
so
per rest?
So you're actually going to heal 3, so you're going to be at 5 of 6.
also,
Unless
Scott,
you
my
use some.
power level went up at 5th level, and I don't think I ever wrote it down, my Sentinel power level. So I've changed that on my sheet now too.
Cool. To 2, you mean, right?
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
one
and you
this entire
auto,
time.
you auto cast at 2. You didn't write it down, but you did cast spells, and we did hearken.
I
to
have
this.
been right. I've been casting it too. I just didn't write it on my sheet, and I don't think it's mattered that much anyway.
Nope, that makes sense. Cool.
I need
I-
the info
I
for
haven't-
tactical reload, Scott. Other than that, we're good.
I haven't officially taken
I'll get to you.
Incinerate. I wanted to ask everybody else in the group what sounded cool to take.
For what?
That's fine. I have that too.
Take
I
what?
have access
I mean,
to all the tech spells.
Oh yeah,
I-
you have all the tech skill, but you don't have to memorize it. If his shtick is fire, just don't pick fire.
But I mean, I could upgrade my Cryoblast and just do Frigidaire or Ice Lance. Like, I can make some really fun shit if I do an advanced option.
Yeah, the advanced one sounds cool too.
Transform the Blasphemer to a Deadly Lance, make a ranged power attack dealing 1d8 cold and 2d4 piercing damage. Deals an additional 1d8 and 2d4 for each level above.
You know what you can do
first.
instead of grabbing Incinerate? If you actually work with Messy and have him so he consistently grabs Incinerate, and you just upgrade your Cryoblast instead, you can just chill
Well,
them and he detonates
Frigidaire-
them.
Frigidaire primes cold.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
if
So
he
you
can
use your-
upgrade, you'll be doing crit hits, Smith.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a phone call.
Go ahead, sir. So I just want to make sure I get this correctly. So Cryo is level 1.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this. Oh shit, I'm doing this wrong. So level 1 is Cryo. Where the fuck are you? Cryoblast. Here we go. And Frigidaire is the So each creature that enters the frozen space for the first time becomes prime cold. So if you grabbed the frigid air upgrade, and then Messy grabbed the upgrade for Incinerate,
upgrade.
then you don't
yeah.
have to worry about being a one-man show because you only have a limited number of spells. You guys can work off of each other. You would prime them with cold, and then both Wade can detonate with his one of his combat powers, or Messy can detonate if he chooses to take the what's that Incinerate one, or flip it around. Ask Messy to grab
Well, I mean, the cool
Cryo
thing is,
upgraded, and you can
when
do
I
the
cast
Incinerate
this
upgrade.
power using a slot a second level or higher, I think I automatically do, right? Scott?
Yes, you do. Yes, sir.
The radius of the blast increased by 2 meters for each slot above.
Is that the Cryo one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So the
I'm-
frozen combo
it's
is
a-
when you hit a creature or object with Incinerate, the target is primed cold, and they're primed cold, it's automatically did a critical hit. So you guys could, which
So
as
the
long as one of you
range
goes
is-
one way and the other one goes the other way, you can work off of each other.
The range is 50 meters whenever I cast this. Especially if I
The
do
cold
Frigid
one,
Air.
yes.
Yeah. Cryoblast.
I honestly think it's wiser for you to do the cold priming and him to do the.
I
the
thought it
fire
would
hit.
be too much doing both by myself.
It is,
because
it's
that's
hard.
Too many. It's like how often am I going to be able to prime something? It's still going to be alive by the next turn. There's too many variables.
Yeah.
I feel.
But not being a one man show, exactly what you're saying there is the exact wisdom I'm was suggesting. So that if you did that and got the enhanced leg, which is Frigid Air, which is badass, and then ask Messy to go, hey, bro, get the frozen combo upgrade for Incinerate, and let's have some fun together. And then you can prime cold, he can prime hot, Wade can detonate both, or you can have his thing detonate your cold while then priming them hot afterwards.
I don't know when I get upgrades.
Every day, all day. How many spells
oh.
can you memorize a day, Messi?
I have 6 tech points. So that's 6, but my tech point
that's
limit's
how
1.
many spells you can cast. How many memorizing can you do? It's usually your level plus your intelligence or some shit.
Yeah, I would have to find out.
Give me 1 second. You can do a number equal to your... Where is it?
Isn't it like 8 plus... no, it's not 8. It's
Preparing
like
a number of tech points. One of these infiltrator must be...
level
You are
plus
limited to the
intelligence or
number-
something like
And ninth level infiltrator can cast... To prepare, it's half your level, so 3. Plus your intelligence modifier is...
that. I think that's at a 2 right now.
So you have 5 you can prepare. So 1 would be incinerate,
5.
and number 2 would be the incinerate advancement.
Oh, is that how that works? Okay.
Correct. You
Pick
can't
up your
double.
Choki.
You can't double advance. And then
Are you sure? Because it says my tech point limit's still 1. Wouldn't I need a level 2 tech point
Nope.
limit to cast it? Cause
Nope, no.
okay.
You're talking about upcasting. Advancements are something different from upcasting.
Okie dokie. If you say so.
If I really
so
wanted to mess with
5.
Messi, I could just get fuel spill, which
Huh.
could be really fun. How do you just... There's a thing called dense oil, which hinders enemy movement.
So I got to tell you guys something really fucking funny. I think you guys would appreciate this. So I'm running a Patreon campaign over in the other channel in Aurorum, and so the crew that Steve is a part of, they went in. So you guys all know Silencio Steve. So so this crew that Steve's a part of, they go into a cave. They're doing something in this island. It doesn't fucking matter. And they're like go into a cave and they're like opening up a secret door, whatever's in front of them. Then from behind them, in like a tunnel, so it's like a drop down hole in the ground, but in like a tunnel or whatever it is, they all of a sudden feel waves of like negative energy or whatever, and they look over, and Steve's character rolls an insanely high perception check and sees like a camouflage lizard evil cleric person just fucking with the party. And so everybody rolls initiative or whatever it is. He happens to see this person there, and his character's a sorcerer, so he's just like, I cast grease, and literally casts grease on the guy like hanging on to the side of the wall, and he slips off the wall and fell to his death. Round 1. I had this like 4th level cleric that was gonna whoop the shit out of them, and round 1 he casts grease and he slipped and Yahoo! Hits the ground and is like, you know, it was rough. Rough stuff. Maybe you appreciated that lesson. I thought you would. That's funny.
I like it.
It's
That's
epic.
smart.
It's an epic moment.
Motherfucker has grease and killed my guy round 1. I was so upset. I was like, I
Should've
want to
put him
be
there.
angry, but like it's also really good. Cool. Anything else, or are we good to get out of here? Yeah. Rena's just sitting there because she's like, my character's already leveled. Whoops.
I know that was it's a lot of hard work, man. You know.
Cool. Awesome.
I'm actually working on a layout.
Well then, everybody else, thank
night,
you all
chat.
so much for coming by and hanging out. You guys have anything you want to announce, or are we just gonna BTFO?
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, go watch Scott's
Bye.
stream tomorrow.
Hey,
Daelric.
Merry
Listen
Christmas.
to Distractable.
Yeah, get distractible tomorrow on stream.
Merry Chrysler.